Ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning. Apologies for the late start. You're tuned into Airliners Live, the Sunday big show. Apologies for the late start. Few technical difficulties getting the show started today. But we're here. We're live. Myself and Andy down here in the studio. How are you doing, guys? Hope you are doing well.
Morning, all.
We got an A380 on the way out to start the show, so we'll kick off with that. But yeah, we've had just a few issues today, guys, so apologies for that.
Yep, this is Virgin Flight 75 heading off to Orlando. How are we all doing today?
Very laggy. Amazing.
Yeah, I think that's just our cam, by the way, folks. So I think we'll just use, I guess, picture-in-picture for that. Looks all right, though, on the main cam.
Is the main cam okay?
Yep. Here we go. Virgin Atlantic A330 300 series GVSXY heading off to Orlando. Very good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Airliners Live Super Sunday show.
Stand by, guys. Yeah, stand by, folks. This was the issue we were trying to fix before we went live. We thought we'd fixed it, to be honest, because on our reference monitor downstairs it's fine, but yeah, there's definitely a frame rate issue, so we're just going to work to fix it. Hopefully we can stay online whilst we fix it. Matt will keep following the planes out. At the end of the day, guys, it's just a little frame rate glitch. We're still seeing the aviation, and like I say, me and Andy are behind the scenes just getting things sorted out, so yeah, just stand by. Yeah, mods, for anyone, by the way, anyone complaining in the chat, just moaning about things, they can just get a 24-hour timeout, because I'm pretty sure every single one of them would not be able to either do this live stream themselves or find the fault themselves. So feel free, mods. Everyone else, just sit tight, enjoy the feed that we're bringing you for now, and we will get it fixed. All right, stand by. Okay, guys, I'm afraid we're going to need to do a very quick restart to fix this. So the stream will go offline for 5 minutes tops. We need to do a quick restart, guys, so stand by. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, I love a bit of frame rates in the morning.
Right, I think we're good, guys. Thank you for your patience there.
Yes, listen, it's live streaming, folks. These things happen. But yeah, we are live and kicking. And it seems to be all good in the hood. How are we in the studio now? Are we good in the studio? We look like we got a good frame rate.
Hey, look at that. That's smooth. That's actually like perfect. Amazing. Thank you, everyone. We actually, low-key, have just completely reset the entire setup. So we've actually got new everything here, basically. So, you know, we did experience a little teething issue, but actually, I'm surprised it worked. I'm very impressed.
Oh, ladies and gents, amazing.
Hello.
Well, we are here, we're live, we're kicking, and this is your Super Sunday show. Apologies for the late start, is what it is. It's best, ladies and gents, to always delay the show to do a good show, in our opinion. I would rather start half an hour late and do a good show than start on time and put out bad content.
Yep.
Because that's not what Airliners Live's about. And to be honest, I know it's going to upset you guys, but I'd also rather cancel a show than put out a good show as well. So
Then put out a good show. Put out a bad show.
Sorry, put out a bad show. It is how it is, guys. It's just we're always about the quality here on the channel, and we're not happy until it's right. So it's right now. EasyJet's on the roll.
Yes, we've got an EasyJet A320 Neo heading off to Sharm el Sheikh in over Egypt, that isn't it?
Yeah, the thing that has been sacrificed is the clock. Because I'm not spending time when we're already late fixing the clock. Sorry, guys. I'll have it fixed for next week. For today, it's gone. Sorry, Mr. Clock. But we had to sacrifice something, and it was the clock that got it.
Poor Mr. Clock, eh?
Yeah. Anyway, how are we all doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. You're tuned in to the Sunday Big Show. And as per usual, we're live upstairs. We have Mr. Matt Smith on the camera. So thank you very much, Matt, for doing a great job, dude, as per usual.
Yeah, cheers,
and,
Matt.
And downstairs in the studio, myself, Martin, and Andy.
Hey, here we go. We're here.
But of course, we are at the Runway Visitor Park, and next to depart will be a Virgin Atlantic A330.
You're rocking a hoodie today, and I'm rocking the t-shirt.
Yeah, I am. So I've got the classic King.
Yeah, probably zoom that camera in a bit, to be fair, because yeah, you don't need to see all around us, do we? Yeah, that'll do. That's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So we got the King hoodie. You've got the King t-shirt, but you've got a little bit of an undergarment going on.
Yeah,
here.
a bit of thermals on underneath, so it means you can rock this t-shirt pretty much all winter long.
Yeah.
Actually, really comfy as well.
Loving it.
Loving it. Yeah.
Loving it.
I got a two pack of these thermal base layers, I guess you call them, long johns. Maybe.
Oh, so you went for the old Amazon special?
No, I actually bought them in store. I bought them in trusty old B&M.
Got you.
Because we were there yesterday looking for some Halloween bits, and I was like, you know what? Let's grab these. Ooh, what's this going out? Looks like a heavy. It's the Etihad 787-10 Dreamliner heading off to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, it's all good, Dad. People will moan. That's the internet, unfortunately. But the vast majority are enjoying the show.
See you later. Etihad Flight 16, Manchester to Abu Dhabi. Flying the 787X today. Huge Dreamliner. Made a great sound. Great conditions today for flying. Great visibility. The sun is out. A little bit of cloudage in the sky. It's the opposite of what we're used to.
I love how everyone in the chat's going, the time was up for the clock.
Right, we've got a bit of support coming in on the old YouTubes as well.
Oh, okay.
You get a bit of
I do that every week.
First of all, we got Ian Deco with a £5 super chat with no message. Thank you, Ian. Really appreciate it. I see you in the chat all the time. We also got Colin Davies with a 30 New Zealand dollars.
Thank you very much, mate.
Saying evening, Martin and Andy from New Zealand. Hope you guys are well in Manchester. Doing a big donation of $30 as I want to donate as a one-off. Great stream as always. And looking forward to today's show on Airliners Live, he says.
Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it.
Yeah, really appreciate that. We had Emirates Collector with a premium economy membership as well. Thank you so much. Welcome to VIP. Brand new VIP, actually. And I think brings us up to date.
I think we had King Adrock on Twitch as well. Thank you very much for your Twitch Prime, dude.
Yeah, and Jonathan Curran with a £1 super chat with no message as well.
For you guys saying 1080p isn't available, I'm afraid that's a YouTube issue because I can see it on my phone here. And Malky Soddart, welcome back. 7 months, saying morning, looking lovely in Manchester, and that's just the merch. Have a great one. Hey, Malky, you know what it's all. And Alison Rogers going in with a 5 Airliners Live gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Alison.
Thank you, Alison. Appreciate
Kicking
that.
the show off today.
Yeah, a lot of people in the chat saying you have 1080p available, which is fine.
Okay. Storm Wizard, welcome back. 8 months of Twitch Prime. Thank you, mate.
We also have another feature as well, which I didn't have turned on for the Etihad, foolishly. I was a bit busy.
We'll show on. We'll show on.
Yes, but,
maybe just...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But nonetheless, there is a new feature on today's show as well. I did tease it last week.
And the new feature, which you've all seen this morning, is a terrible frame rate, everyone. I'm joking. This EasyJet in from Belfast.
Nice.
And very warm welcome to Nath Jones. Just upgraded his membership to business class. He wants all that extra leg room. Cheers, dude. Hey, it's not a bad idea, Grant. It might be quite expensive, mate. And G-Power, thanks so much for the 101 bits on Twitch. Lots of you guys chucking in some support on Twitch. Ian Deco saying awesome quality is back, guys. Thank you, Ian. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Ian. Yes, that's EasyJet's A320 coming in from Belfast, as Martin said. Oscar Mike on the reg. But we have got a Virgin Atlantic A330 heading off to Islamabad.
Nice. Awesome. And that's Virgin Atlantic A330 blasting off 23 right. I've still got my filters set to inbound because I was having a cheeky look if we had anything special coming in today. Well, that's off to Islamabad, and loads of support coming in whilst we've been messing about there. Tony P Gamer with the 5 Airliners Live gifted memberships on Twitch. Let's get some bing bongs in the chat for Tony, guys. And we have Laurie coming back, executive.
Oh, wow.
Executive club member for 15 months. So proud to support the best aviation channel on YouTube with the best quality, the best location, and the best community. And the very best host as well. Thank you very much, Laurie.
Did she say that, yeah?
I did not add that on the end of the message. Go and have a look. It's up there. And can you turn Andy blue again? Says Simon Lucas with a 449. No, that was a one-off special.
Halloween special.
Mayhap, yeah. We'll see if we can get us orange guys for the Halloween show. How about that? What was that? Can you do that again?
Maybe if we get another donation asking me to.
Debs Montgomery with a £5 super chat. Thank you very much, Debs. Hope you're enjoying the show.
A bit giddy after them pumpkins yesterday, you know? Like,
oh, yeah.
We went pumpkin picking yesterday in a farm. You know, a big wheelbarrow full of them.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Well heavy, let me know.
I know. And Nathan, thanks very much for the £5 saying don't get sunburned. I know the sun is so low in the sky; it's literally at eye level. That's why I've got my cap kind of a bit lower than I usually would have.
I'm enjoying it.
It's nice. It's nice. And Land and Air, welcome back, business class member for 2 months. But that A330 did sound good though, didn't it?
It did sound really good.
Should we have another look?
Oh wow!
Oh, what's this?
Hang on, what's happened?
What's all this?
What's going on? I don't know how loud it is, but you guys in the chat let us know how it sounds. On our
I don't think there's any audio, I'll be honest. FYI.
Well, it's not going to be on that, is it?
Yeah, it would show there.
All right.
But we'll have a look at that.
That's something that worked before and now doesn't. You guys hear anything on this, by the way? Let us know in the chat.
It's this is one of the extremely quiet 330s, guys.
It sounds like an alien.
Okay, that's something your end.
Great, cool.
Why can't something just work like it works at home?
Yeah.
Everything works at home. Everything. I'm not joking, guys. All day yesterday we were testing this, and we're like, "Yep, that works." Should we check this? Yep, that works. Lovely. I had everything all over the floor, plugging things in, plugging things out. I don't know why. I should just literally have a camera going into me encoder and audio, and that's it. I think that's what we're going to do from now on. Sorry, guys. Oh, well. You saw it again, at least.
I think I know. I maybe know why, actually. Hang on. We'll...
Are we going to... Should we do a bit of live fault finding?
Yeah. Just leave that with me. We'll see if we can sort it.
Will you guys be streaming in December? I hope so. I'm going to go to Egypt from Manchester. It'd be great to see it on YouTube. Well, if you're going on a Wednesday or a Sunday, then yes, I don't have any plans to not be streaming in December at the moment.
Yeah, it was a new electric A330.
It was.
It was a Neo.
You saw it first there on Airliners Live, everyone.
I know a million people tuned in to watch the Neo arriving into Heathrow, so, you know, it was here at Manchester. You just seen it. You can tell by the sound, it's much quieter.
Yeah, and Steve, thanks very much for the 179 super chat. We're having a nightmare here, guys, today. It is what it is. It's just going to be one of them shows where whatever you see, and whatever you don't, you don't.
Yeah, it's a lucky dip.
It is. Doc, welcome back. 21 months. Twitch Prime saying, keep up the great work, guys. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much for the long-term support. Yeah, it's one of the Tesla A330s, guys.
Yeah.
But we're having a quick look around. A little bit quiet on the old airfield right now.
There's an aircraft taxiing out, which is one of our favourites. It's a Sun Express 737-800 taxiing out. We're going to see that in shot soon. Right. Okay, and that's a good times test. I think I know why that didn't work. So,
yeah,
we shall see.
Can you just have it at the rotation point and we do a quick test?
Yeah.
Let's drag it forward then.
Oh, hang on. Wait. Yeah, so like that.
And this Sun Express is on the way out to Antalya. Single runway ops this morning, so we are all good. It's not on the show until I hit this, so are you confident?
I don't know. Just try it one more time.
No.
What is that noise, though? It sounds like...
That's like some wonky digital audio issue.
Yeah. Weird. We shall persevere.
And Debs, thank you so much for upgrading your membership to business class. Welcome. Thank you very much. Enjoy that discounted merchandise, Debs. We've added quite a bit of merchandise to the store. We've got quite a lot to come as well, so you will get discount. A discount code should be shown to you on YouTube now that you've upgraded that membership. So thank you very much. Paul Marriott with the 19 months cruise seat member as well, saying, don't worry, lads, keep plodding on. We will, Paul. We will. It's all fun and games, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is what it is. But, yeah, that's BizJet out on the front. We'll try and get some information on that as well. But the Sun Express is on the taxi out. Our next departure followed by a Logan Air, which is heading to the Isle of Man. When are the notebook and pens out, guys? They should be out. Well, they're supposed to be arriving with us at the end of next week. So we'll be posting pictures of those. We have posted a picture of them, though, and a lot of you guys are super hyped for it as well, which is fantastic.
Yeah, that's for VIPs on the VIP YouTube page and also on the VIP lounge as well on Facebook. You can see them. They're pretty cool.
Very guessing from Belfast.
Very premium, but we'll see them soon. It's one of the many fantastic Christmas editions here on Airliners Live.
Hey, Malky. Ladies and gents, can we get some celebration emotes in the chat for Malky? And we'll give you free bing bongs, mate, for that.
Thank you.
He says, with a £20 super chat, not every day you get a promotion at work. No point celebrating on my own, so here's cider and pork pie tokens for you from Malky. Hey, mate, nice one, dude. Congrats on the promotion.
Thank you so much. Wow, that's huge.
Andy, can I have a promotion? Hey, well done, Malky.
Is it April yet? I don't know.
Hey, come on. You said this last April.
You're going to go on strike, are you?
Listen, I don't need to go on strike. I'll just start unplugging cameras.
You don't even need to do that, apparently.
Oh, yeah, Trevor, really nice weather today, dude.
Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, we're soaking in the rays today. It's a bit like Vancouver out here.
It is, isn't it? We do, one thing we do need to do is get a camera up for Matt.
Yeah, that'd be good. Next on the bucket list.
But big shout out to Matt, who's on the camera today, our moderator, doing a fantastic job. Let's give him some 10 out of 10s in the chat, guys.
Ooh, we got a BA touching down here. It's a British Airways A380 today.
Will do, Loopy. Thanks, mate.
Coming in from London Heathrow Airport. Golf Echo uniform, Oscar Golf on the reg.
And Benchy's birthday today on Twitch. Happy birthday, dude.
Happy birthday.
How's that? Loops. Is that the Phoenix? Oh no. Me and John did our my first flight in the sim for a long time yesterday.
Nice.
On VATSIM.
Yeah.
We did London Heathrow to Manchester on the shuttle service with BA. And yeah, it was great. We had control, we had ground, tower, London control, Scottish control, Manchester approach, Manchester tower, Manchester ground.
Wow, that's a lot.
So we were controlled the whole way through the flight. It was absolutely fantastic. My mate Hinchy controlled me on tower at Manchester, gave me late landing clearance because he's clearing people off in front of me like a spice lord. But yeah, it was good fun. Good to be back simming again. Cheers to John for spending all day helping me get it set up properly. Sun Express off to Antalya.
Indeed she is. Tango Charlie, Sierra Echo Yankee on the reg. That was only a 6-year-old aircraft, that actually. Quite young. For a 737. Got a couple of aircraft waiting to depart as well. The next aircraft to go out looks like it'll be a Scandinavian Flight 4610 heading off to Oslo in that classic Scandinavian colours, an A320.
And out goes the Gulf Air Dreamliner 787-9. That's out for Bahrain.
Wait. Oh, sorry.
You are?
I was looking at it like that was a logo there. Heads not in the game.
Here we go. Can you see the screen?
Yeah. I couldn't see the screen there. That was...
Guys, this is gonna be. We're gonna be out of it now. Our heads are in HDMI's and frame rates.
I do like the reg of this Scandinavian going out. OY cap.
Oh yeah, it's got some caps in the Twitch chat.
OY cap. Yeah, a lot of people having birthdays today. I remember in school, I think, around this time of year was where a lot of birthdays happened. You know, you got all the older kids in the year group.
For my family, it's all around March, April.
Right.
A lot of the birthdays.
Yeah.
My mum's kind of like right at the other end. She's in September. But
right.
yeah, it's mainly March and April for us.
I was actually the youngest person in my year group, believe it or not.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was you one of those ones that was like just over the threshold to be in?
Well, the end of August, yeah.
In the year?
Yeah. So and I was an early birth as well. If I was on time, I would have been in the year below. So that would have changed things.
So you would have been the oldest guy in school. You'd be causing all the trouble. And then you just got demoted instantly.
Yeah. Well, I actually had a growth spurt early when I was a kid. And I was actually, how weird's this? At a time, like the tallest person in the year.
Right.
That didn't last long.
Did it not?
It's like, I'm going to be like 6'3".
Just throwing your weight around, and then as the year goes on, everyone goes like that, and you go like that.
And it was like my height was like that, and everyone just went way after. I was like, oh, well, that didn't last very long, did it? But yeah, I was the youngest in the year as well, so it was always like... like my school prom happened, you know, as you're turning 18. I don't know if you had a prom as well, like a leaving prom.
Yeah.
And mine was, it happened a week before my birthday, so I was one of the only people there who I wasn't old enough to drink. So, I mean, some people were nice enough to help me out a little bit.
Saw you out with a little...
a few shandies and... Back then it wasn't such a big deal though, and you know, these days it is.
Happy birthday, Riley. Have a great day, mate.
I'm not going to say no. What is it? Coffee?
Tea.
Yeah, go on.
But with our milk and a bit of sugar.
Yeah, go on. I'll have some.
Cheers, everyone. Get the brews on if you're watching from home.
Yay or nay? Smart, that, innit?
Mate, dual cup setup. Enjoy.
And I went to Scandinavian. Oi, cap. Heading out. Huge shout out to, by the way, B-movie historian.
Oh, can we? Yeah. Is this guy in the chat? B-movie historian, are you in the chat? I want to see your name in the chat.
I thought I'd catch him out and see what his name was, but I couldn't because the clip that he shared, I thought it would have been his own clip, but it wasn't. It was Surly Dev's.
Got you.
So shout out to Surly Dev for getting a clip of that EasyJet that came in on Twitch with the teddy bear in the window waving from the captain.
Yeah.
That we caught on one of the live shows a few weeks ago. Surly Dev clipped it. I don't think it really got shared around much. It just kind of got clipped and put into our clip library. And then a chap called him or her.
So someone says not Dylan YT says EB movie with thumbs up. Are you trying to correct us to say this is my name? Is it you? Because someone under that name on Reddit keeps posting Airliners live clips and they keep popping off. It keeps going crazy. I want to know who it is. I just want to say thanks.
Got Lufthansa heading to Munich next, A319. So we have the video working for the replays, we just don't have the audio. But I've got a plan. We could actually try and emulate the audio ourselves. You know, based on what, you know, if it's an A380.
No thanks. And Paul, he's having a sausage buddy. But it's not just any sausage buddy, apparently.
Is it an M&S sausage buddy?
It is.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Just... Hey, I got a reference. Hey, I'm down with the kids. Look at me. I know TV. I own a television.
Get Martin to make the aircraft noises. No thanks.
So what happened was, B-movie historian got one of our clips again. He's done this a few times, or her, I don't know, and shared it on Reddit, on livestream fails, which, okay, sounds like fails, but it's not. It's like you get wins on there, you get funny moments, whatever, anything live stream, really. That's iconic. And shared this EasyJet clip with the bear in the window, and it popped off. It like went viral.
Yeah.
And it's got like 80-something thousand views now, which for a Twitch clip is
it's
insane.
just crazy. Every time he posts a clip, it absolutely pops off on Reddit.
But he knows his stuff about Airliners Live. Like I see you in the comments there, answering questions and explaining who we are and info about the clips and whatnot. I see you out there.
Okay, that's not going to work for me. Can't see my screen.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a bit.
I leant down to pick my cap up and I hit the bing bong button with my microphone. I've got one for free. Chaos in the Airliners Live studio today.
Nothing special about M&S sausage butty, but the price. David, I don't know about that.
David. There we go. Let's enjoy this Gulf Air departure. We'll turn the mics up for this one.
I've already got. No, I'll just do it this way.
Philip, welcome, tuning in from Brisbane. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Okay, I think I see the problem.
Why is the TAS audio so much louder for me today?
I know.
Let me just go and check that microphone placement upstairs. Just one sec.
A little bit of an introduction, I guess. My name's Martin. I'm an aviation journalist. I come here once or twice a month just to talk rubbish on the microphone to you, but hopefully not all of it's rubbish. So if you do have any questions, feel free to come and knock.
Folks, I might have sorted the replay as well.
Come and knock on the door.
So, picking up on the ground, by the way, everyone, is the... Oh, that doesn't sound good. Aer Lingus A330 300. That's heading off to Orlando. It's already pushing back over at Terminal 2 here in Manchester. Coming in, we've got another Logan Air from Aberdeen this time. How are we all doing today, by the way? Hope you're all having a good time on the Super Sunday show today, here live from Manchester Airport. Hope you're having a great time.
Okay. Lining up then for departure. Our next departure is heading to Charles de Gaulle, and it's the Air France hop. I thought we were hearing that they may no longer be happening, as didn't Air France look to switch over to their own fleet for that sort of stuff?
Yeah, it was the hop brand I think they were dropping, yeah. And also, I thought they were going to start using more A220s at Manchester as well, but seems like neither of them have come to fruition.
Yeah, we certainly can. Abigail Lacey, thank you very much for tuning in. She's actually at the RVP as we speak. Hope you're having a great time.
No way, that's crazy. Yeah, been enjoying yourself.
And massive shout out to the Altrincham Grammar School for Girls, because next weekend on the Sunday show, they're going to be jetting off on the Singapore A350 to Houston, Texas.
Wow.
And there's going to be 54 students and 7 staff on the flight from Altrincham Grammar School for Girls. And they're going to be spending a week at the NASA Johnson Space Center doing a full program of STEM activities.
Wow.
And the school have said that all the parents can tune into Airliners Live and watch the departure. So there you go. Ladies and gents, next weekend, mods, if we can get this in our show notes for next weekend, let's make sure we feature the Singapore to Houston departure. It's at 10:40, so yes, we need to be on time. 10:40 departure, and they're going to be jetting off, and apparently all the parents are going to be watching Airliners Live to wish them all off on a safe journey. So that's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Wow.
And thanks, Mike, for the note. Sorry when you dropped it off earlier on. We were literally mid-fault finding, so I was just flying around.
Yeah,
Mad.
that's great, though. Yeah, I'm happy to hear that, and hope you have a great time.
And Welsh Viking, welcome to Twitch Prime. Thank you very much, mate. Thanks for using your Prime on the channel.
Might bump into Noel Phillips while you're there.
You may do.
He had his big move the other day. Funnily enough, he actually had his live, I think it was on Friday, he flew out on the same service, Singapore Flight 52 on the A350-900 to Houston. But it went tech. Did you see that? It taxied out to the start of the runway.
Never come back in,
and came
it?
back, yeah. Only moments after the A380 went around as well. It was kind of strange. And then he sat on the ground for another few hours, and it didn't leave till 3 p.m.
Really?
So it was 4.5 hours delayed, or 4 hour 15, which means, you know, got 6 passengers. That's a decent payout, isn't it? He's got coming his way.
You've got all the mental calculations in your head, haven't you? Diego, welcome back. 14 months of business class, mate. Thank you very much, Diego. Cheers, dude. And yeah, school trips, man. Imagine that, going to the Space Centre.
What was your best school trip? Do you remember? In the chat, remember?
London, I'd say. We went to London. Yeah, we went to London on a school trip, and yeah, basically went around, saw the sights, and then we went and saw the Lion King.
Oh, right.
In a theatre. In a theatre.
Yeah.
And to be fair, guys, the Lion King, if you haven't seen it in theatre, oh my days, it is something else. It's proper special.
Lion King Live, is it quite like Nambia Live Cam vibes?
Mate, it's better than Nambia Live Cam.
Wow.
And my dad is so annoyed about Nambia, by the way. Every day he's ringing me up going, there's nothing happening here. He says, what are you telling me to watch this for? I've been sat here all day waiting, and all I've seen is a bird. And then he went, you know what they should do? Can we get a yay or nay in the chat for Dad's idea? If you've watched the Nambia not live cam, he wants to dig the hole a bit deeper where the water is and put a crocodile in, just to give it a bit more action.
That is certainly more action. Probably not very. It's a bit cruel, but
well,
I guess it's nature, isn't it?
Crocodiles got to eat, isn't it?
Do they have crocodiles over there? I don't think they do.
I don't know.
They have lions. They have
But yeah,
wildebeest.
I've checked it out a few times, to be honest, and there's not been much happening in Nambia. Let's be honest.
Yeah, sorry, but Andy mentioned you are supposed to pronounce the I, so it's like Namibia.
Namibia, oh, okay.
Namibia, that's it, yeah.
Weird. Yeah, we've just been calling it Nambia for the last God knows how long. We've basically just rebranded it. But next to land, Matt's got it in from Aberdeen, the Logan ATR 42 today, so a bit shorter. You'll notice this aircraft is shorter than the standard 72s we see quite regularly. Underwood, you're not that copper off no pixel, are you? Welcome, dude.
Has Andy had his haircut?
We all had our haircuts.
We did, as part of the charity fundraiser. We did, and I went and also joined the ranks, chopping it all off. And well, you may have seen the photo in the VIP lounge. I had it mostly all chopped off, and it looked awful. Did not suit me. So I went to a barber and had it cut off even more. So it's now even shorter, but it doesn't look as bad.
Jen is wishing my hair to grow back every day. Noisy.
Very.
Not particularly noisy aircraft, so there's a Logan aircraft, which is probably quite by the starters on the side, and the starting of
And big massive thanks to Darren Taggart for the £5 super chat saying, have a hot coffee on me, Martin and Andy. Great show as always. Thank you very much, Darren. Really appreciate that, mate. And let's have a look. We also welcome back Diego. Yeah, I've caught up with that. And Sam, thank you very much for returning for 5 months of Premium Economy membership, saying excited to have Owen on the Departure Lounge podcast later. Yeah, that's going to be great. We'll make sure we give that a share for you guys. Should be an awesome show. Owen wasn't allowed on school trips because his behaviour wasn't great at school. Really? I can't imagine you being naughty at school, Owen. To be honest, if I was Owen's teacher, I'd just say, look, mate, do your homework and I'll give you a picture of this play airlines here.
You talk about Flemo.
Yeah.
You can be a bit of a spice, but yeah, I don't know, like, what would be your average, would you get like detention and stuff, Owen, in school? I'm curious for losing your own work.
I remember there was a guy at school, in my school, and he was dead conflicted. So he was a really good guy, you know what I mean? He was like a good boy. He'd literally never do anything. He went through the whole of school. He was head boy in the school, right?
Right.
And the problem is, for some reason, all the bullies really liked him.
Right.
And they got on with him. I don't know why.
Well, he was just good banter, was he?
No, because he didn't have any banter or anything. It was just weird because
right.
I don't know why, but all the bullies liked him. So anyway, he started to play up a bit in class.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to show off to the bullies, but he was still not full sending it because he was head boy and he's never had a detention the whole time he'd been at school.
Right.
And the teacher gave him a detention.
Right.
And he started crying.
Oh no!
He started crying, saying it's going to destroy his perfect record. He's never had a detention. Oh, hello, we lost signal. Lovely. We're back. Good.
Wait, what?
I don't know what happened there, but yeah. So he cried, and he got out of it.
Oh right.
Got out of his detention. So yeah, and he was being naughty as well. Well, there you go. So head boy.
So if you got detention, folks. You know
Yeah, what did you get detention for in the chat? Let us know.
I was going to say, no, you know how to get out of it.
Now you know how to get out of it, just cry.
Just cry your eyes out.
I remember one time at school. So in my school, I don't know if this was the same for anyone else in school. You're probably, if you're around my age, I think it got a lot stricter around my age. But you had a really strict school uniform, and you weren't allowed to wear trainers in school.
Oh, yeah.
And what happened was, because my mum and dad lived in separate houses, I thought my school shoes were at my dad's, and my dad's was like right near the school. And what had happened was, I'd left my keys at my mum's, so I got all the way to my dad's, right, in my trainers, and couldn't get in the house to get my shoes on.
Oh, no.
So they were these Nike. Do you remember them Nike slip-ons, black with the big white tick on them, no laces or nothing? They were just kind of like football boots, kind of.
Yeah.
There's them, and so that I didn't get in trouble in school, I coloured it in with black Sharpie on the way to school. My Nike tick, my white Nike tick on my trainers. Coloured it in with Sharpie, and then being a good guy at school, I went to my favourite teacher and I said, "Look, this is what's happened. I've left my keys. I couldn't get my shoes. I've coloured my shoes in to make them all black, like it says. Is that all right?" She went, "No, you need to go to isolation for the whole day." So I'd ruined my shoes, coloured my shoes in, and then got sent to isolation anyway. Can you believe that?
That's awful.
Unbelievable. So that was the only time I ever got put in isolation was because I'd coloured in my own shoes. Shouldn't have bothered. But then my form tutor, who was a lot stricter than the teacher I went to, said, "Where have you been all day?" I said, "I've been in isolation." And when I told her why and what I'd done to my trainers and everything, she was like, "Why didn't you just tell me? I would have just give you a note." I'm like, "You're literally 10 times stricter than she is. Why would I have come to you first?"
Oh my gosh. It's always the way in it after.
Yeah, so yeah, I had a nice pair of Nike trainers with a really bad Sharpie colouring in job on them. But Sasha, welcome back. 13 months of Airliners Live business class member. Thank you very much, Sasha. It's awesome to have you with us. And also sending in a £10 super chat saying, good morning, Martin and Andy. Been looking forward to the show. How's the weather doing there? I'm chilling at my friends. Yeah, the weather's great. We've got blue skies, sun's out, not much wind. So we've got the windows open here in the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 10 out of 10. Aidan said, I had the Nike shoes that you're talking about. An ex-copper in the school who managed to get a job as a year head of year, she told me to take a black marker and colour them in.
Oh,
Obviously,
wow.
I said no because my mum would kill me and I was in isolation that day. Yeah, Aidan, you had pretty much the same experience as me, except I wasn't as brave as you and I coloured them in myself preemptively. I was like, I'd rather get told off by my dad than spend the day in isolation.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I'm glad I wasn't the only one to be colouring in Nike trainers at high school. Oh, gosh. What a day. Let's have a look then. What have we got going on? EasyJet in from Geneva. Might do that flight in the sim at some point later today. A320 Neo on the way in. And George, thank you very much for the 20 Australian dollars, mate. That's awesome. Thank you so much for supporting the channel with your donation, mate. I only ever made isolation once, and that was legit because my English teacher didn't like me, said British Raven. Well, my English teacher really didn't like me. Mr. Hornby, he was called. And he was, to be honest, I thought he was all right. He was one of them teachers who was strict and everyone was scared of him. But when you actually got in his class, you could tell he was just strict because he wanted you to do well. But he just didn't like me for some reason. And I didn't necessarily do all my homework all the time either, so that didn't help. But he used to say, oh, you're not going to do very well, you, in English. You're going to do rubbish on your exams. And then I got a B. So, and he was saying I was just going to get like a D or something, and I got a B. So I walked over to him on the last day of school when we got our results to say, hey, have a look at this. He said, oh, yeah, well done. I was like, yeah, well done. You wish. Hey up, Darren. Off to make breakfast. Catch up with you next week. Hey, no worries, Darren. Thanks very much for tuning in, mate. Thank you, dude. I got a small detention for accidentally throwing a brick at someone's head. How can you accidentally throw a brick at someone's head, Sam? I don't think that's... Did I see the Airliners Live sticker was seen at Heathrow in the EasyJet? No, I don't think so. I don't think EasyJet go into Heathrow, did it? It's EasyJet from Copenhagen. Unfortunately, you can't listen to ATC Hulk in the UK. It's not allowed. You can have a scanner if you're actually at the airport, but you can't listen to it sort of if you're miles and miles away.
Next departure, currently shooting down the runway is Emirates A380 on its way out to Orlando. Now, if you're not really sure, you're not in the know, so to speak, this is Emirates UK.
Lovely. Absolutely mega departure there for the Lingus A330. That's blasting off for its trip to Orlando. And I've just realised why I think It's because that's open. That's why it's so much louder today. But we've got quite a few aircraft moving on the ground. A Ryanair out to Gothenburg. The EasyJet that's just come in from Geneva is just on to stand, and the Copenhagen's about to join it. And we've got a KLM 737-900 today, outbound for Amsterdam. Just having a quick look down the approach path. Next to landing from Girona, a Ryanair 737-800, and that's followed by the Pegasus A320neo. Looking a bit further afield for some heavy traffic then, we have the Emirates A380 just over Amsterdam, so that will be with us very shortly. And just a nose in front of that is the Turkish A321neo. And we've also got the Icelandair just over Bolton. That's sporting the new scheme with the green tail today. I don't feel like we've seen that on the show for a little while, so yeah, we'll be keeping an eye on that one as well. Yeah, Matt is smashing it on the camera today. Thank you very much, Matt, doing a great job. We are considering, folks, having Matt on the camera on all of our Sunday shows so that me and Andy can be downstairs in the studio. Obviously, Matt will get a bit of a wage for that. So if you want to support the channel and throw a super chat in to help cover that extra cost, just click the gift symbol and then click super chats. And as long as it's cost effective moving forward, we can have Matt on the camera for all of our shows on the weekend. And that allows me and Andy to do a lot more with the stream, such as replays, bringing chat messages up on screen, having a lot more stuff going on technically with the show, because there'd be two people operating it rather than just the one of us. Because when it's just me on my own down here, I struggle to do everything by myself. So yeah, having Matt on the show, as long as it's cost effective, is certainly extremely helpful. Ian Meadows, I'm seeing a lot of like really weird comments, mate. I don't know if you're trying to be joking, but I saw quite a bit of it during the fault finding as well, mate. So yeah, hopefully you're joking, dude. But if you're really not happy with the stream, man, then yeah, all I can say is maybe look for something else to watch, mate. Because I don't know, I'm just getting a few weird vibes off the messages recently, mate. I'm afraid. But maybe that's just me. Touching down, there we go, Girona, Ryanair. That left 1 hour 49 minutes ago. Okay, dude, then that's my bad, Ian. Apologies, but yeah, sorry then.
With one Ryanair just arriving, the next move we'll see on runway 23 right will be a Ryanair departing. This time it's way out to Gothenburg. Taking a last step before look at the flight number, so I hope it's right. 2088.
No, Ian, it's probably me today, mate. We've had quite a lot of stress on the show today, so apologies, dude. I probably took your messages the wrong way then. Cheers, Robert. Glad you're enjoying the show, mate. And the Ryanair looks like it may hold short for the arriving traffic of the Pegasus, which is down the other end of the runway. Yeah, there are quite a few seagulls and stuff about, aren't there, guys?
Additionally, I've mentioned that one of our first boys is
Ken saying the camera work has been exceptional today. Thank you very much, dude. Big shout out to Matt Smith, who's running our camera for us today. And Paul with a £5 super chat saying, a great show, even the gremlins were entertaining. And this is a small donation towards Matt Cam being a permanent fixture on the Sunday show. Yeah, we would like to make it a permanent fixture on the show. Like I say, it just needs to be cost effective, but because obviously we can add improvements to the show with more technical stuff going on. But if them improvements don't really improve the show that much, then it wouldn't make sense. But I'd like to stick with Matcam. And Jake with a £5 super chat saying, wages for the Oldham Oiler, top work. Well, that's a new nickname, Jake, that he's got. I think the TTE gives him a different nickname on his Discord, but we'll not say much about that on stream. But yeah, just a heads up, dude, we can see exactly what you type about people, so be careful. Don't get stressed, you do a great job on the Manchester stream, says Tony. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. And the Pegasus A321 in from Antalya. And Daryl Slynn, welcome back. 6 months, business class member. Great show all. Is it more difficult cam-wise with the lower sun? I mean, it's in your eyes a lot more, mate, because we're on the north side, so the sun is literally right in our eyes, and it'll be right in Matt's eyes as well. So the fact that he's tracking them so well today is kind of testament to that. Doing a great job. But yeah, when the sun's out in the winter, it is very, very low. And Owen saying with a 449, I'm not impressed with Paul calling me a gremlin. Listen, that's between you and Paul. Don't get me involved. Matt does need a headset. You're right. I mean, he could have one today, to be honest. Yeah, while we got a bit of a break in traffic, I'll leave you at the main cam. Let me see if I can patch Matt in, guys, because we don't have a guest today, so I do have a channel for him. Stand by.
This next arrival is a Ryanair 737-800. Coming in from Prague today. Beautiful city Prague is, for those lucky enough to have visited. And fly with Ryanair if you go. Bit of support coming in as well in the chat. Gillian Clough, thank you for the £2 super chat, saying a small donation from Mrs. Clough. You know it. Thank you, Gillian. Appreciate that. Very much appreciated as always. What on earth did you just do?
Oh no, I just sat on my microphone and it went right in the wrong place.
I've never seen you jump up it so fast in my life. But that woke you up.
It did.
There's Paul Davies in the chat.
Hey, listen.
And Sam Shelton with $2 Australian saying love your streams. Glad to be a part of it. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that.
Good job I didn't have my mic on. You would have heard that. You know what I mean? It's come back out.
Tony P saying ouch. Yep.
Can we hear Matt Smith?
1, 2. Oh! 1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2.
We have contact.
Oh, yes.
There he is, Mr. Matt Smith, up on the camera. He now has a microphone.
Here we
And
go.
a lot of wind.
And a lot of wind, so I'm going to bring that up. What's that?
Has he got the
No,
the
he
foof?
hasn't.
The foof. Back up you go. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah. I shall do that. We go on boosh, we go on boosh, we go on boosh, we go on boosh. Doosh, and then you go bash. There you go. That should be sounding relatively not terrible now. Morning, Matt. Yay, Matt's on. If anyone has any questions for the man, the myth, the legend of Matt Smith, get him in the chat. Oh, hello. Got a beautiful Iceland Air 737 MAX 8 coming in here with the green tail there on here. And then do. Any big ones here today? Big planes. We have the Emirates A380 coming in soon. That should be over UK airspace almost. Okay, it's going to be over UK airspace soon. The Emirates A380, flight 17 from Dubai, Alpha 6 Echo Oscar Foxtrot on the reg today. Just going over the kind of the channel at the moment, so that'll be over UK land soon. So that's about half an hour, just over half an hour away from the arrival destination of Manchester at the moment. But on final approach, we've got a very common flight that we see here on the streams. It is the Ryanair 737-800 from Berlin.
Matt Smith should be able to hear us now. And you can hear you as well, yeah?
Yep.
Lovely jubbly, that's much cleaner now. So yeah, how are you finding the camera, mate? You've been doing the camera for a little while, getting a lot of love for it in the chat.
Just getting the hang of it, you know. Keep listening to you lads and following your advice. I think I should be okay, you know.
Yeah, doing a great job, mate.
So long as the viewers are enjoying it, that's the main thing.
Yeah, I think it's great because we've spoke to Matt about this off stream as well, and it kind of frees me and Andy up to do a lot more with the show behind the scenes. I know today's been a bit of a nightmare, but it's literally the first show on the brand new setup, so we'll stay behind after the stream today and get all this working ready for next time. But yeah, I think on the Sunday shows, just being able to have me and Andy operating all this down here together, it just opens the show up to a lot more.
I think it's the same with anything new. You got to give it a go, and you got to put it through its test and things like that. You see, you don't know until you're actually trying it. So.
Yeah. But I think camera-wise, absolutely spot on, mate.
Brilliant. It's good to hear. Thank you, everyone.
Does the replay have audio now?
Do you want to test it?
I mean, you can just try and quickly throw it on, see what happens. Hey! But that's quite primitive now, but it works.
It works. Yes, we have audio on the replay system. Okay, because I've seen Andy kind of flying in and out. He's been to his car 9 times.
I don't know what's gone wrong. I think maybe a driver on this, just because, I don't know, the audio is just not playing ball.
Okay, good. Well, we have replay audio.
Well, all it is
By the time we end today's show, guys,
Everything will be working.
everything's going to be great. It's going to be working. You know what I mean? And then we'll come back next week, start it all again.
All the replay is, though, is just this. So,
Oh, really?
so
Hold
yeah.
on. So what? Why is it working on that and not on?
So the audio going in is the problem, like on the new card. So I don't know. That's where the problem is.
Oh,
Right, but
Right.
It comes out easy.
I understand. Okay, right. Got you. So
Okay.
that's how we're doing the replay, is it now?
Is it Laurie's birthday today?
Yesterday, I think the chat's saying.
Yeah,
Oh, Laurie.
Yesterday, Laurie's birthday.
Hey,
didn't
hope you have a
know.
great birthday, Laurie.
Top mod.
Hope you had an amazing day, Laurie.
So this is the Berlin Ryanair. Just
Yeah, 737-800 Ryanair flight 1144. In from Berlin today. It's actually operated by Malta Air. And it's only a 6-year-old aircraft. That's quite new for a Ryanair.
yeah, for an 800.
Yeah. Yeah. Not long after that, they started having the Maxes delivered.
But yeah, I hope you had a great birthday yesterday, Laurie. Let's get some celebration emotes in the chat for one of our 10 out of 10 moderators.
She's a legend. A great friend as well.
But if you are enjoying the show today, folks, and you want to support the channel, there's a little gift symbol just below the chat. In there, you can become a VIP of Airliners Live, which is a monthly paying supporter of the channel, and that helps us put money into improvements and things like that. Or you can send in a super chat to the channel by clicking that symbol and then clicking super chats. If you're already a VIP of the channel, you can also gift memberships to the community as well. There's loads of ways of supporting the channel, guys, and it helps us keep it free for everybody and make many more improvements as well. And you guys on Twitch, you know what to do. Don't forget to check them Twitch primes. Any Oilers in the chat, feel free to drop some gifties as well. Let's get a bit of a hype train rolling on the Twitch crew as well. But anything you can do to support the channel, folks, is greatly appreciated. You'll get a massive bing bong here from the studio and a shout out on stream as well.
So do you have a slider for the replay on that?
No, it passes straight through.
Ah, okay, so there's no control at all.
No.
Oh, okay, that's a shame. Because obviously it's going to have our voices on, and I was going to just
Well, yeah, we're going to have to just fix it and do it next week.
Yeah.
It's a shame, but...
Because right now it'd be good to have this playing in the background.
Yeah, I know.
I could have it playing quietly.
Kevin D, thank you so much, mate. Going in with the 10 Airliners Live gifted memberships to the community.
Ah, guys, a legend.
Wow,
Thank
you.
you so much, mate. Gifting 10 Airliners Live memberships, and they've been given out to random members of the community, so enjoy that free trial of Airliners Live VIP. Let's get some Mega Bong gifty emotes in the chat for Mr. Kevin. Thank you so much, mate.
Make sure you've got your. Make sure you switch so you can accept those gifted memberships, ladies and gents.
Yeah.
Make sure you opt in. I think it like pops up as soon as you come into the chat, and that gives you the option.
And Neon saying, how do I give subs? You have to be watching on a PC or laptop at the moment because it's in beta. So you click the little present symbol if you're watching on a laptop or a PC just below the chat, and then click gifted memberships. Or if you're tech savvy, you can turn your mobile phone internet into browser mode.
Yeah.
Is it browser mode?
Yeah,
What's
I think
the
it's
word
one
for
like
it?
the web search. and
Yeah,
do it that way.
desktop mode. I think.
Desktop mode, I think it's
Yeah.
called, and then you can get the option on there. That's the other way of doing it.
And yeah, Fezza should be back in his own little sim tomorrow as well.
Yes.
That might feel a bit weird for him, mightn't it?
Yeah.
That
No
was,
Captain Mark to his left, guiding him through things. You know, he's got to make his own decisions now.
I see Captain Mark was on a flight yesterday, and he had Fez's like the Fezzer screenshot, the Fezzer mug shot, and he was putting it up against the F4 that was on his flight.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
What time do you finish today? I'm not sure, Martin, today. We're just going to roll with the show, I think, and just see how it goes, because, yeah, it's been a bit chaotic today's show, I'm afraid.
The Aer Lingus Emerald Air is about to start his roll.
Got it. And that's on its way to Belfast. And that's ATR 72, 600. And Anthony with 449 Super Chat. Greetings from Glendale, CA. Love your channel. Incredible location and great camera work from Anthony. Thank you very much, mate.
Thank you.
Cheers for the Super Chat, dude.
We have a...
And Pete with a Twitch Prime for 3 months on Twitch. Thank you very much, dude. Appreciate that, mate. That's awesome. And Philip going in with a 20 Australian Super Chat saying arranging this weather must have been quite expensive. Yeah, it may well be, Philip. Thank you so much, dude. Hope you're doing well.
So if you just look to the left, and reliably informed by Martin the producer, I can see it on my radar. I can't see it to the roof of the feature. But I can see it very clearly. There is loads of flights, and this is WestJet. It is a 787-9 Dreamliner. Canadian registration type route to London Heathrow, and this is the start of type 37,000 feet.
Absolutely mega departure there for the Lingus A330. That's blasting off for a straight to Orlando. And looks like we've got a bit of an overflight over the top at the moment. We'll keep an eye on that. But yeah, the system that we've got now, it won't have audio on the replays apart from the aviation audio. But
yeah, a little bit of audio, but
yeah, again, just another thing that we need to fix.
Yeah.
But we'll get it sorted. It's no big deal.
I quite like having the audio. That was the Aer Lingus A330-300 blasting off to Orlando earlier on. Speaking of Orlando, we've got the Virgin Atlantic Flight 73 off to Orlando. And what aircraft could that be?
Oh, yeah.
Pinging up.
Cheeky 150.
Yep.
51,000.
That's the one. Mike K put in the chat, it's now G-Vive now pinging up, heading out to Orlando.
Tina Stockman, thank you very much for the 179 Super Chat. Really appreciate that, Tina. And Tom with the £10 Super Chat saying a small donation to Matt's wages. Thank you very much, Tom. That's awesome. And Tom, I've got your beanie hat here, mate, if you're down at the RVP today. If you wanted to collect that today, mate. Thank you so much for the Super Chat. And thanks for everyone for tuning in today, sticking with us. It is just going to be one of those shows today. I think we've pretty much got it all sorted out now. We're cooking on gas. But yeah, there's lots of you guys in the chat enjoying the show. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button to get YouTube to recommend the show to everyone. And we're pretty excited for Monday because after we hit 100,000 subs, YouTube reached out to us and said we'd like to assign you a partner manager, which is a specific person at YouTube who looks after Airliners Live, and anything we need, we can just contact them directly. They'll work with us to make the channel better and look at what we're doing and give us areas where we can improve and things like that. And we got the very first meeting with DJ, she's called, on Monday morning. So we're really looking forward to that.
Yep.
So we'll bring you VIPs a bit of news of what went down in that discussion. But
I'm hyped.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's great. It's really nice to have someone at YouTube just reaching out and just saying, look, we'll like to look after you. And yeah, it's really cool, really good. No news on the old plaque yet, though. It did say it could take a few weeks to arrive.
Yeah, we'll definitely do a live unboxing of that.
Yeah, we certainly will.
We've also got the replay as well, if you want to play it, of the Gulf Fair that went out earlier to Bahrain. I wonder if you can do picture-in-picture.
Yes.
I was thinking the other way around. Can you do
we can just
replay there?
Replay there if you want.
And ladies and gents, currently half an hour just hitting the UK East Coast. We have the A380. So
amazing. So not
too
far
far out.
off on the 380. I mean, really and truthfully, even audio on that, if it was in picture wouldn't be necessary. I don't
Exactly.
think.
I was thinking, we could have us. Can you have us here? And then I don't know.
You can have anything you like, mate. We can be there if you want.
Bacon
but
pussy.
no one can see your head. Probably a good thing with your haircut.
Hey guys.
But yeah, having the Gulf Air going out before was great to catch. But yeah, this is just one of the new additions on the channel that we can bring to you guys. We can bring replays in, so while it's a little bit quiet on the ground, we can take a look back at something cool that was happening, and yeah, just get some replays going, which is absolutely 10 out of 10. And there it goes. Look at that, fantastic.
I think it suits Andy. I think people seem to not hate it now that it's been tidied up. I definitely think I suit hair more, but yeah, it's not terrible, is it, I guess?
No, I mean, I've kind of kept my hat on since. Should I take mine off?
I've only got my hat off because how often do we get sun here in the northwest?
I know, the problem
So,
is
I'm
it's
just
blocking that out for me. So I'm not
Well, you get
squinting.
sunnies.
Yeah, but I think I can't see my screen. That's why I tried that before. It wasn't...
I'm doing all right.
Yeah, I can't read that screen. Do you think the two
I just love my sun a lot, so I like whenever the sun's out, I'll make an effort to get in the sun a bit. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy the replay system though. They were the heavy departures that we had today that we just caught.
Replay in slow-mo, yeah. So we've got all sorts of controls over the replays. We can do it in slow-mo. They can be full screen, mini screen. We can do everything, guys.
Yep. Don't drop the soap. I do worry what people think when they look at me, because I do like to wear tracksuits as well. Like, I'm at that age where I don't really care too much how I look. I just want to be comfy and
Don't
warm.
look like a scrote, do you?
No.
But yeah, I do like to wear joggers and sometimes nice.
You do get to a certain age where you're just not bothered, are you?
No.
That's it.
No, you can't be bothered. At the end of the day, if someone's in their own Discord calling you names, but when you see them, they say nothing, that kind of says it all, really, doesn't it? So just ignore it. Just ignore it.
Lovely little.
If you're in the know, you know. Mr. Mike King's arrived.
Oh, he's here.
Convict haircuts, yeah, I know.
Just look at that red, ladies and gents.
Yeah, it's a lovely Learjet 40 this. I'm not sure where it's coming from today. If anyone in the chat knows, let us know. Nothing on radar. Welcome everyone who's tuning in today on the Super Sunday show live on Airliners Live. Feel free to introduce yourself if you're new to the community. Can we have a Matt Smith emote, please? We probably can.
Yeah, we've got a few emotes we need to add, haven't we?
Need to get the Henry emote sorted first.
Yeah, there's a lot of emotes I want to add, but we've actually run out of slots at the moment. So
yeah, I think when I checked the other day, I think we're about 20 VIPs away from unlocking a new emote slot.
yeah,
So if anyone's in the chat wants to gift some memberships, or if you're not a VIP of Airliners Live yet, sign up, get involved, and yeah, if we hit 20 more, I think, VIPs, we unlock a new emote slot, guys, which is absolutely 10 out of 10. And what have we got here? What's going on? Rob's saying that checking his channel for the first time in a couple of months, and I swear you have more than doubled in subs. Phenomenal growth, says Rob. Thank you very much, Rob. Yeah, the channel is absolutely nuts at the moment. We may need to change your seating position for this camera view.
oh, that looks great, that right there. Yeah.
Can you just poke your head out? But yeah, no, the channel's going really well. Thank you, Rob. Yeah, we're putting a lot of work into YouTube at the moment, and it's certainly paying off. It really, really is.
Oh, can I about to touch the ladies and gents?
Yeah, slogan in from, let's have a look, Inverness. So a flight of just under an hour. And pinging up on the ground, we're going to be seeing it very shortly. The Virgin Atlantic A350 1000 started its taxi out, and that's followed by the Singapore A350. So a couple of heavy departures to come, guys. Do not go anywhere. And my guy in the chat, Henrico M. Big shout out to you, mate. So, if you don't know, I'll tell you the story. I like to watch a bit of CS:GO, and I like watching the big finals. Some of you guys will see it on my Insta stories and stuff.
Yeah.
And I like to browse around the smaller CS:GO streamers. And Enrico's kind of in the middle. So I came across Enrico's channel a few months back. And although I like watching CS, I'm actually really bad at it. I can't play it very well at all. So anyway, I've been watching his channel. And while I was watching him, I just said hello, how are you doing, sort of thing in the chat. And he goes, oh, you know what, let me check your channel out. And he clicks on Airliners Live. And he's like, I cannot believe you guys do this. I absolutely love planes. My mum's in the Air Force.
Wow.
All this, and he goes, you know what, let me have a look. I'm going to watch all of these. And he went through and just watched all our clips.
Wow.
Top clips on Twitch. Buzzing his head off. So I gifted him a membership. And yeah, it's great to see you in the chat, mate. And,
what a guy.
Yeah, great stuff.
Listen, where was you last night? I had to watch some B-grade CSGO streamers last night because you went online. So if you can make sure you're online every evening, just for my entertainment, that'd be fantastic. But no, I'm glad you'd like the channel, mate, and thanks for tuning in, dude. But yeah, this is our setup. So we've got a little bit of a studio setup here. Myself, Martin, and that's Andy. We got Matt, who's up on the camera upstairs.
Howdy.
And yeah, we're live here at Manchester Airport, Runway Visitor Park. And
Ladies and gents.
yeah, lots going on. But just for you, Enrico, we've got this A350 1000 next to depart.
Yep.
And we got some support coming in as well. Steve dropping 5 Airliners Live gifted memberships. He's trying to get us towards that
next emote
slot. Thank you very much, mate. As I say, we need about 20, I think, to unlock another emote slot. So we're a quarter of the way there already. Thank you very much, Steve.
Yeah, so as soon as we hit that threshold, I'm going to get an emote up. So it might just be a placeholder for the time being, but it's going to be there, and that can be swapped out for whatever we want.
Yes.
Ooh. So we had a few ideas. A crab emote, maybe. We had an RVP chips emote, pork pie emote. But I think another face would be funny.
Face, and to be honest, I want to get a go-around emote going as well. Because we're coming into that season where we may start to see him a little bit more.
You can always go around. So we've also got at the front of the pack, taxiing out, British Airways flight 1389er. That's what we're going to be flying on, I think, when we travel out next month. And that's heading off to London Heathrow in an A319.
Underwood, it's the guy below you, mate, Enrico M. Enrico, feel free to drop your Twitch link in the chat, mate. Give yourself a shout out. I don't have the functionality to shout you out, my end, mate. T-Bone's brand new Airliners Live VIP. Welcome. Enjoy that bing bong, mate. That's for you joining Premium Economy. Brand new VIP.
Yeah, go around emote would be cool. It would be quite creative, I think.
Yeah.
We'll obviously have a play around.
Ha! Look at that one.
What is it?
Ferry on.
Hey, that's cool. There was a chap who got in touch on Twitter last night.
All right.
Who I spoke to, called Oliver. I think he watches the streams quite often. I see him in the chat sometimes. Who sent in a clip of a go around that he was on board here at Manchester. Yeah.
Excellent.
2-3 right, go around. I don't know what aircraft it was. It sounded to me like he said he was on a Thomas Cook, and it was in 2018. So it would have been like a 330 or a 321 or something, or 320. It sounded like a 320 to me.
This Aer Lingus in from Dublin. 45-minute flight for this ATR 72.
Maybe as a placeholder, we could screenshot your face when it was blue.
Yeah, I'd be hyped for a bit of that.
That could be a bit of a Halloween special. That.
That's a meme. That
It's glorious, isn't it? Just like this weather today here in Manchester, lots of sunshine.
Oh yeah, it's been great, hasn't it?
We're soaking it in here in the RVP control tower.
It's a little bit different from a couple of Wednesdays ago. Oof.
Oh my gosh, yes. Loving the stream, saying, and appreciate it, dude.
BA shuttle service just on the takeoff roll here.
Amazing. As the sun rotates around the airfield to make it a little bit better for the viewing.
Yes. Cheers, Pedro. Glad you're enjoying the show, mate.
There she goes. The BA shuttle service. I'll be touching down in London Heathrow in about half an hour's time. People, Anna, you're saying that we should have a 787 emote. You know, if we were to do that, I think a 330 emote would have to be first.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
And I've toyed around with 330 emotes, but I'm really reluctant to add another emote that's just text or numbers. Agree. So it'd have to be something. And the problem with a 330 is it's the most like default looking plane in it. Like, what is it that makes it stand out in terms of a design?
Just the noise, really, and the 330.
The noise, yeah. Like
to see you translate an audio effect through an emote.
Yeah, because you could potentially make, you know, like the wing flex of the Dreamliner, or the 350. You got the mask design or the wing tips.
Yeah.
The A380, 74, even the 75s all look quite distinct. But the 330, in my eyes, is the most generic looking wide body there is, isn't it? It's just there's nothing visually characteristic about it.
Very warm welcome to Richard and Thomas tuning into the stream. Welcome, guys. Hope you're well. And Hinchy, great to see you on Twitch, mate. Thanks for controlling me into Manchester yesterday. I was on the approach. I didn't know it was you. And then I heard your voice. And I said to John, I said, is that Hinchy? So I checked the controller status. Like, yeah, it's Hinchy. I thought, I got to say hello. Get myself in trouble. Just on frequency, just going, all right, Hinchy.
Joanna saying, my vote goes to a Matt emote for all this hard work and devotion to the camera and the channel. I mean, I agree with what she's saying, to be honest.
Thank you very much.
Hard to agree with that. It goes both ways, doesn't it? It's like you got Henry, who is a bit of a face of Airliners Live because he hosts, minimum one show a week, but usually two now. And he gets his face on camera and things. But Matt, he's been around a lot longer and does a lot for the channel. You know, operates the camera here on the Super Sunday shows.
Yeah.
So I mean, either or, right? It's like
open your vents a little bit down there. Nice.
Open your
vents. Beautiful live on the Kuwait, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mega, isn't it? Absolutely 10 out of 10. Yeah, Hinchy, I changed that. I changed it mid-flight.
There's a beautiful Kuwait A320 Neo.
Absolutely stunning.
Yeah, we love this one.
And a bit of support to catch up on. I've lost track of where we're up to here. Daniel Griffiths returning first class VIP. Thank you very much, mate. Cheers for supporting the channel. David Ashworth returning for 3 months of business class membership. Fab show as always. Can you give a big shout out to my daughter Rhea, who's watching with me? It's her 17th birthday on Friday. Keep up the good work, eh? Very happy birthday to you. Hope you have a great day. And Razorback 17 with the £5 super chat. Loving the quality. Keep innovating the channel. Great work, guys. Matt is absolutely smashing it today. Thank you very much. And finally, the last shout out there for Gamer returning for 4 months. And yes, we're keeping an eye on that 7.5 tomorrow, mate. Awesome departure there.
And a great view as well. Virgin Atlantic A330 departing Manchester Airport here. Looking fantastic as well.
Never disappoints the 350.
I know. Let's pull it up on the replay, shall we? Have a look at that again.
I could watch that permanently on a loop.
I know. Looked great.
Smashing it today. Thank you very much. And finally, the last shout out there for Gamer returning for 4 months. And yes, we're keeping an eye on that 7.5 tomorrow, mate.
Awesome stuff, seeing the Virgin 330 departing there. Let's bring it back up to the present moments. We got a Ryanair touching down here. Coming in from Dublin today, flight 55-4. Landed here at Manchester Airport, and it's going to taxi all the way over to Terminal 3, one of the only airlines to operate at Terminal 3 at Manchester. And I think it's the smallest of the 3 terminals as well.
Yeah. And a massive welcome to Aidan, who's just come over to the commentary box and said hello. His name's Bratboy on YouTube. I remember that name.
I remember that name, yeah.
And he's just come over and said hello to us, so nice one, dude. Cheers, mate. Glad you're enjoying the show. He's at the RVP now and watching us live at the same time.
That's Mr. Boy to you. And we got the Singapore flight 52 lining up A350-900 heading off to Houston, Texas.
I believe the Kuwait as well, at the end of the month. The Kuwait flight's going to be operated by a 330-800 as well.
Oh, lovely. And here we go, another A350 next out. Singapore service.
Hype Nation.
Heading to Houston. Here we go, another heavy departure here on Airliners Live. It's your Super Sunday show, guys. A380 7 minutes out, says Owen in the chat.
Magic.
Hype, hype.
Yeah, that was mega. Awesome
so
departure.
And if you look to the left, you just see some lights there. And so Ryanair, so once the 737...
See that again. Beautiful aircraft. The A350, of course. This heading out to Houston, Texas, of course. One of 2 routes that Singapore operate out of Manchester, actually. They operate a direct Singapore service, and they both go opposite ways around the globe. Obviously, Singapore's a long way away. But it's great to see them operating the Houston service here, which stops off at Houston and then continues on to Singapore after that.
Mega. And just touching down in from Ibiza, Ryanair service, 737 MAX.
Ooh, nice. This is the classic EI Hey. Hey. How's it going? Could you turn Matt up a little bit as well? Yeah, nice.
I'm just trying to reduce that audible
Yeah.
stuff that's going through there.
You can put a gate on him. And it looks like it's going to make not the rapid exit taxiway, but the taxiway directly ahead of us. I believe it's Bravo 1. It's going to vacate here. We're going to get a lovely head-on shot of these Leap 1B engines. Increased size on the MAX engines. You can see the nose is slightly higher as well. It kind of doesn't point down the body of the aircraft. It kind of points at a level kind of attitude. And that was a design feature of the MAX to make the nose gear a little bit longer than the classic 737s. Especially most notably the 800.
And Louise, thank you so much for the 449 super chat on YouTube, saying cooler today, but have a coffee. Love what you do with the channel, not forgetting the pork pie. Thank you very much, Louise. Appreciate that. Hinchy saying Max me up. Loves a bit of the Max, does Hinchy?
Oh yeah. Yeah, people seem to really like the Max. Obviously speaking to pilot Jord. He was a guest on our show, a Manchester-based Boeing 737 pilot. And he was telling us about his experience with the Max. He's flown it a few times in and out of Manchester. Got plenty of hours in it. Says he likes it.
But yeah, Enrico, it's they're fully certified now, mate. So yeah, the Maxes are back flying. They've been back flying for a while, to be honest. So we're seeing them most with Ryanair.
It's quite a long process, wasn't it, before they could fly again?
It seemed like they was parked up for a long, long time, weren't it?
Yeah,
Years,
so they were stored right down the end of the airfield.
Yeah, correct. 23 at the end of 23, right there, yeah.
Yeah, Juliet 1. So they were stored there for a long time. We had a lot with TUI, but it's weird because we don't see many of the TUI ones, but we see a lot more of the Ryanair ones now. And Ryanair's our low-cost carrier here in the UK, if you're not from the UK, guys. And they obviously are a full Boeing fleet, pretty much.
I think with TUI, a lot of them were parked here, but they weren't based here. I think that was a thing. But also, you have to remember, though, like, how many were parked here? There must have been about 7, maybe, on that particular area.
Yeah, there's quite
6,
a few.
maybe. And they're up in the air a lot of the time now, aren't they? They're not going to be parked around. They're going to be getting their money's worth, especially with the Maxes being a bit more efficient. They want to use them to the highest potential.
BizJet about to touch here, ladies and gents.
And then we've got an EasyJet next to land after this BizJet from Milan, and then that is going to be followed by the A380, guys. The king of the skies is number 2 to land here at Manchester Airport. If you're enjoying the show and you want to come down, enjoy the aviation action yourself, we're live from the Runway Visitor Park. Make sure you come down, enjoy your day out, and come and enjoy the fantastic aviation. Just as Will P chucks in a £5 super chat saying, sorry guys, was here at the start but got called away. I am back now. Hey, no worries, Will. Glad you're back, mate. Just in time.
Yeah, so the Emirates is on a long final at the moment. It's on final approach into Manchester Airport. Emirates Flight 17, the A380-800. It's going to be touching down here about 3 minutes time. Before that, we have a A320 from Milan. This BizJet, I think you may have gotten mixed up, is from London Stansted. It says the citation. Probably the most popular executive jet you'll see here at Manchester, the citation is.
Yeah, we see quite a few of those. It's NetJets as well, which is a company that comes in and out regularly.
Usually flying like business flights, maybe sometimes footballers, celebrities, things like that. Or people with a lot of money. And Manchester actually has its own, premium terminal for these aircraft called Signature Aviation. And that's based right next to where we are right now. So that's not got a long way to taxi. Obviously, you have the 3 commercial terminals here, 1, 2, and 3. You also have Signature here as well.
Stand by, folks. We have a wasp situation.
That's a big wasp, isn't it?
Big one as well. He wants to fight.
Be careful getting angry as well, the wasp now.
Yeah, stand by.
And yes, the Emirates A380 just about to pass through 3,000 feet.
Just might see him in the stack.
You don't know, Johnson.
Just catch him in the stack there.
There he is. We got the 380 in view.
Yes, let's follow him in all the way. The king of the skies. Let's get them emotes spammed in the chat.
Dodging wasps. Dodging wasps.
And the reg
He's
on,
out. He's out.
the reg on the A380 today. Alpha 6 Echo Oscar Foxtrot.
Just catch this EasyJet, quickly touch down, and then we'll go back to the 380.
This EasyJet's just an A320. EasyJet Europe today. Oscar Echo India November India on the reg. Coming in from Milan today. Only a 4-year-old aircraft. It's pretty new. It's also the 7th most tracked aircraft in the world on flight radar right now.
I wonder why.
And I wonder which one number 1 could be. It's not the A380.
There's a surprise.
Let's have a look what number 1 is. It'll be something silly, won't it?
Something with no reg and stuff.
Yeah, it is sort of with no reg. It's a US Air Force aircraft, probably, and I'm going to assume it's around the Black Sea area. Interesting.
And Plane Spotter for life. Thank you very much for the $4.99 super chat saying eggs, bacon, coffee, and an A380 coming in on the Plane Spotting channel. What a way to start my Sunday morning. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hey, Plane Spotter, we're having an awesome day, mate. Thank you very much for supporting the channel.
And now, ladies and gents,
He's got it. He's got it.
He's got it. He's got it.
So we're going to go quiet and let you enjoy this arrival of the A380, guys. We'll be right back with you after the arrival.
In the morning, they come 2:08 time in the evening. They started a couple 7 flights in the morning, which will also be going for an OTA shortly as well. That means they'll be back to the pre-COVID flight arrivals and departures back to Manchester, which is great to see.
Typically, generally tell people, so I'll give you a few days before, but look at the actual show class, you can see that just, one of the engines is all the same on the other side. Now those aren't most of the reverse thrust on the A380. It just actually happened on the outer engine. For a number of reasons, that's not that money for an engine reverse it. Also, it weighs quite a lot, which costs on each side. It's not really required. Well, the other thing is that as the wings are so large, that overhang region could potentially throw up what's called TOD, foreign object debris, or which is called damage. So they don't actually have the reverse thrust on the outer engine for that reason, because that would be very, very costly if you took a bit of something into one of those engines.
So just looking at what the first off has done, it's obviously its first flight of the day today, being sent back to Dubai later. And in fact, it was in Manchester yesterday as well, it was the same flight yesterday. And before that on the 14th, which was Friday today. And just taxiing out there, is a different 787 Dreamliner F3.
Matt doing an absolutely fantastic job catching that arrival there.
Wow. And what a landing as well from the A380. Stick with us because we're going to follow the aircraft all the way round. And you can actually see the A380 touching down. And not only touching down, sorry, but taxiing around all the way to stand 12 here at Manchester Airport. We'll also have a look at the replay as well once he's become situated on stand.
So you want to say hi to Billy Bradley Live, and I just realised, I do apologise, I was given that before, but I was asked to wait. So my apologies.
Matt did a fantastic job on camera though. You guys really enjoying that arrival? The biggest passenger aircraft on the planet touching down here. Up close with a fantastic view at Manchester Airport live on Airliners Live's Super Sunday show. The commentary you can hear in the background is provided by the Aviation Society. They are doing a live commentary system every single weekend here at the Runway Visitor Park. So if you're visiting yourself or here with a family, come on down and have a look, because they give you info about the aircraft, facts, figures, and movements, news, and all that. Do a great job. A lot of love in the chat for the A380 arriving here.
Yeah, great job, Matt. Tracking that one, dude.
And yeah, nice close zoom in there of the stand. You can see the aircraft pulling up and arriving on stand 12.
Just checking back in with the Turkish A321. It's done quite a big orbit. Pretty much gone all the way out to Blackburn and then turned back in. So it's now about to make the right turn to intercept the localizer for 23 rights. So before that, we got a couple of Ryanairs in. And then the Turkish is number 3 behind the Treviso Ryanair.
Yep, at the moment we've got this TUI Dreamliner heading off to Cancun. It's a TUI Nordic aircraft, this. It's a 787-9 Dreamliner. Registered in Sweden. Right, on the taxi out we also have a couple of aircraft, Ryanair's especially galore. But yeah, just arriving on stand was the Emirates A380. Great landing as well.
Yeah, Subsonic, thanks very much on Twitch, dude. Saying happy Sunday, everyone. Love the show, guys. Thanks for your hard work, providing such excellent coverage. Hey, you're welcome, man. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. Thanks for tuning in, and let's get some hype in the Twitch chat. Let's see some names in the chat, shall we? I want it like Summit 1G's chat, where it just flies past at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Well, I've seen a lot of people showing a lot of love for Matt up on the camera. People saying he's the king on the camera.
He is. He's like stepped it up a level as well in the last few shows. 10 out of 10.
Another Ryanair touching down. And yeah, pushing back another TUI Dreamliner, 787-8.
Oh, nice, Phil. I'm glad you got to see it, mate. Babs and Keith also enjoying the show on YouTube. Cheers, guys.
And just rotating on the record, it's taxi over. And fantastic, for the way it's just 2.5 hours.
Staddington saying great visibility today. It certainly is. You can see for miles today.
Yeah, it's wonderful. We're loving it. Great weather.
If there's anything interesting flying over the top, guys, feel free to let us know in the chat and we'll try and catch it. But rolling on the runway to Prague's Ryanair 737-800, and then that's going to be closely followed by company traffic next to land in from Treviso. The A380 won't be taking off till probably about 2:30 p.m.
Yeah,
unfortunately. If you're lucky.
If you're lucky, yeah. But to be honest, guys, we probably will wrap up on time today because as soon as we go offline, whilst everything's set up, I think we've got a few things to fix and get sorted, and it's going to be much easier and much more reliable to test it here on location rather than take it all back to the office again. So
yeah, we'll play it by we'll see how it is around the usual wrap up time. If it's still crazy,
yeah, if it's crazy, then yeah. But usually the traffic does drop off there. But
yeah,
I definitely want to get things fixed for next week. There's a 727 overhead. Really?
Really?
It's not that Donny one, is it?
It is, mate. It
is?
No, it's not Dundonny, so it's a private owner 727, but it's right far on the right-hand side, so we won't see it, unfortunately.
I'll tell you what, trying to spot overheads on that camera display when the sun's in your eyes is solid.
It's over Knutsford.
Yeah, what camera do you use?
Sony. Oh, John, we decided to just put a full brand new setup in place, which we did test at home and was working fine, but obviously as soon as you bring it to the airport.
Yeah, because I messaged you, didn't I, Martin? I said, everything's set up, you got this replay gear sorted, and you said, yep, everything's in hand, it works at home.
It all does. It all literally works at home.
Won't be everything working to a T. And
technology,
yeah, happens, doesn't it?
It does happen.
When you're
Have you noticed much of a difference, John? Because we had to, because of frame rate mismatch, we had to stream at 60 FPS today.
Yeah, we just didn't. Yeah.
Are you noticing the 60 FPS, or does it really not look any different? Because to be honest, we kind of prefer to have a higher bit rate than a higher frame rate. Next to land is our Turkish A321 Neo. They're going to get Ryanair out first.
Yeah, I think we'll get her in and then we'll do a replay of the A380's arrival. Nice pair of Wookiees on the Turkish. Coming in from Istanbul. I did see that Sun Express in the next few months are going to start a new route from Manchester to Izmir.
Oh, okay.
That's another destination with Sun Express. So already expanding the game. Sun Express doing a really good job. I think it's entirely down to that livery is why they're doing so well.
I think so.
Yeah, people just see the livery and they go, I want to book with them.
I want to fly on that.
I want to be on them. I don't want to be on an EasyJet anymore.
So I also had a message on Discord from someone who works in Manchester Airport Engineering.
Oh, yeah.
And he said he's drove past a few times and waved to us from his van, but we haven't noticed him.
Oh.
So
keep an eye out.
We'll keep an eye out for that. He usually drives a pickup truck.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not going to read his name out because obviously
does he have a
security, etc. But
does he have a beard? Because there's a chap I see sometimes with a beard.
But
us beard people.
That's the vehicle we need to look out for.
Oh, that one. Okay, that's not the one I'm thinking of. I was thinking like a flatbed pickup. Okay, that's cute. I've never seen a wave from them. We're just not looking. That's the problem. Not looking at the right time.
Jaden, nice to see you on Twitch. Hope you're doing well, dude. And Zoticus saying, yeah, wingway as well. I can't really notice much of a difference between the 63. I wouldn't have thought you would, to be honest.
Oh, them Pratt & Whitney sounding nice.
Will we get a Wookiee today? Let's see, guys. He needs to slow down a bit more than that.
Yep, turn up your volumes. Let's have a listen.
But we'll be quiet and just listen out for this because we'll get a good replay if it does.
crew configuration.
No Wookie, I'm afraid.
Yeah, no Wookie, but we had a really nice whistle from those Pratt & Whitney engines on the Turkish.
Can't win them all.
They really put on a show, though. They sound great. It's such a distinct sound on the taxi, them Pratt & Whitneys. You can hear them from a mile away. That kind of high-pitched whistle.
Yeah.
Very clean sound. What's this coming in? We have a Pilatus PC-12 on the approach, on final approach now. Going in from London Stansted. What's going on in London Stansted today?
Some air.
Yeah, and it's a Raven
Oh, nice.
PC-12. So I think it's the same one we see quite a lot here. I recognise the reg.
Yeah, I do like this aircraft. Here you are, John. This next to land after this one, mate. No, John's a fan.
Yeah. And this is a Challenger 350 coming in from Oslo. Something's going on. Something's going on. Here at Manchester, a lot of charter aircraft coming in. Wow, that looks really nice.
Yeah, nice shape, aren't they, those?
I think I see this one on Flight Radar 24. It looks beautiful, this one.
Yeah, I think from that angle in particular. Oof. Yeah, it's like the whole winglets with the kind of face of it, I guess you could say. Them
If you,
huge sweeping engines.
Look at it with a blue down the side.
Looks
That is
beautiful,
a
that,
nice plane, that, isn't it?
Nice and sleek, not too much.
What do we think, chap?
Come on, 10 out of 10's there for
Is
that.
that a 10 out of 10?
That's a yay.
Yeah, I love the gear as well. How it's like so wide, and then you have huge wings as well.
Good look at that.
You'd look pretty fancy with a selfie next to that, wouldn't you?
You would.
You've done well if you got a photo with that.
It looks fresh.
Could be traffic for the Liverpool City match today, says Ringway.
Yeah,
really?
correct. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
That is a nice plane.
Beautiful. I really like that. Mega.
And the TUI Dreamliner is actually holding. In fact, it's going to go out first. Yeah, TUI Dreamliner's next out. Now rolling on 2-3 right.
If you're enjoying today's show, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button for us, guys. It gets YouTube to recommend the stream to a lot more people. And if you're watching on Twitch, you can share it in some Discords as well. Let's get the hype going for the last hour or so of today's show.
And there he is, Mr. Boy in the chat.
There he is.
Brett
Welcome,
Boy.
dude.
Mr. Boy to you. And the next arrival is the Raven Air Pilatus PC-12. We'll catch this coming in, I think, before we do this replay.
Yeah, this is nice. I like this plane.
Always look nice on approach, these, all the lights, all the beacons lit up and everything done.
Yeah. Like I said, I've seen one of these at City Airport here in Manchester the other day. It was last week, I think it was, on Saturday.
Just right a frame, Matt, it is.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
got
I
it.
see him.
You got it.
No worries, man.
And seeing these at City Airport, Barton City Airport, they look huge.
Yes, they do. And they come in right over our house, and the noise this thing makes when it comes in is just fantastic.
That turboprop engine at the front. And there's some serious power behind it as well. You see that jet blast, all the trees just getting blown around behind.
Well, let us know, guys, if you're a new viewer today, if you've just been recommended Airliners Live by YouTube, maybe. Let us know in the chat. We'd love to give you a warm welcome. But this is going to be a nice arrival. Enjoy this one.
And as I said, it's not that Luton is exciting destination for flights, it's just that they have a very large space separated airline with a lot of big jets, and so we often see a lot of the aircraft teams from Manchester based on even coming in and positioning to take passengers out, so this is obviously it's returning to.
Stop him really quick. I was expecting that to make the exit before then. Is it Charlie? But no, it's going to make the rapid exit. So actually, it looks a bit right ahead of us. Makes sense though, because we're right next to Signature Aviation. It's Ronaldo. It's going in from London Stansted today, so it probably is something related to football.
Oh, nice day today. Just chilling. The sun's coming through the cabin.
Yeah, we're baking a bit here, aren't we?
Relaxing. I'm just right, me. But maybe it's because that one was there.
Just look right at the Pilatus, don't you?
Yeah, it looked really nice.
It's only 2 years old, this plane. What?
I believe that with the business jet that came in before is only 1 year old, I think. The one that came in before, 1 year old. Oh, yeah, I like that. I think this is regularly into Manchester, practice.
Nice livery as well.
Nice.
The like shiny metal.
I like how it
fades
fades into the black there and the tail.
Yeah,
It's really
I agree.
nice.
Yep. All right, so we've got the replay set up then for the arrival of the King of the Skies. Came in a little bit earlier on the live show, and here he is on the way in. Really good to see this frequent Manchester airport, of course, and from the 30th of October, we'll be seeing the more frequent 3 times a day service of the A380 here at Manchester. Now, with the clocks going back an hour, I think it means that all the times of the Middle East traffic will go back an hour as well. So it means we will be catching the departure of this on the show and potentially the arrival. But the morning service we won't catch, I don't think, unless we go live quite a bit earlier.
Right.
But who knows? It runs late anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah, unless it goes out late, there's every chance, so yeah.
Yeah, but I'm really excited for the early morning shots when you go south side. Sun's just rising, and then this goes out. That's what I'm really excited for.
I'm hyped for that, yeah.
But the thing we like about these replays is obviously we can show the best parts of the show when there's a bit of quiet time at the airport. So give it a yay or nay in the chat if you do like this replay feature, guys. Obviously it needs a bit of tweaking, but yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah, by next Sunday it should be pretty polished.
Or sleek.
Yep.
If you're stuck for something to do this afternoon, ladies and gents, get yourselves down to the RVP. Well, we've still got a bit of, let's say, the end of summer into autumn weather. It's looking pretty busy down here. Plenty to do, Concorde, plenty of other exhibits to look at. Just pay for your parking or you can walk in for free.
People loving the replay system. Yeah, I think that's one thing we've always needed, I think, because it just gives us something to look at and we can really appreciate the movements, especially being a live stream channel. You know, if you had to nip away or something, you would miss these. Yeah. And it means you don't have to just like scroll back on the live stream just to watch these replays because we can appreciate them together, you know?
Yeah, no, it's good. I like it. I like that we can move the content around the screen as well. I think that's a nice new feature. So yeah, we're pretty happy with the new setup, guys. Like I say, a little bit of tweaking to do, a bit of refining to do, but it's so much more powerful and it's controlled off such a small device. We've got a Stream Deck. We've had one of these before. It's basically just a series of buttons that we've set up to control things on the show, move the cameras around, and then obviously that's just running through capture cards and stuff. But yeah, we're really happy with it. I love being able to just go back and just have a cheeky look around.
Yeah, I appreciate the aviation action that has just taken place. But yeah, Matt Smith doing a great job on the camera today as well.
Yes.
Awesome job. And we're rocking our King of the Skies merch as well. So very iconic because having the King of the Skies on the screen there.
Yeah,
so,
loads of new merch coming, including, folks, check these out. A lot of you guys have asked for them. Airliners Live beanie hats are now in stock, and they are, ladies and gentlemen, thin chelate caps as well. So mega high quality, super warm. We were so warm in ours the other day. I had to take mine off. I had to take mine off
here at Man.
So yeah, it was. It's definitely ticked the warm checkbox.
They're very warm. I think that they're double knit layered thin chelate material.
Yeah.
They're water repellent as well, so they do get a bit of water off there as well.
A nice logo on as well.
Yeah, embroidered on there as well, so that'll pretty much last forever. That you can wash it over and over again.
Yeah, so head over to airlinerslive.com. You can get one of those in your basket before they sell out, guys. Get one of them ordered. They're absolutely 10 out of 10.
Yeah, only limited stocking at the moment, so obviously fast shipping on them.
But I hope you're enjoying the show today. And John just saying the Vancouver show by Airlines Live is also amazing. Yeah, the Vancouver show's absolutely fantastic. We're enjoying that as well.
Really getting a lot of attraction from across the pond as well. The Vancouver shows as well. Seeing a lot of Canadian and US viewers as well at the minute. So
yeah,
certainly growing.
Yeah.
And for anyone who got shipment notifications, just bear in mind it may be a day or so late because Royal Mail went on strike again. So any processing would have been delayed by at least a day, I would have thought.
Yeah, I went pumpkin picking yesterday, as I mentioned earlier, and I had my Airliners Live beanie on, and my head was red hot. And I find that when your head is warm, your body feels warmer as well. Mm-hmm. So it actually adds a lot to keep them warm in general. So
absolutely,
it's definitely worth. And I'm so proud on Airliners Live when we have these like really quality products because we get to rep them. They keep us warm. We're out in the cold all winter long.
Yeah, I mean we test them. Like for us, if they don't keep us warm while we're out streaming, then we're not going to sell them to you.
Yeah,
because it's pointless.
Yeah,
because it's like with a video. A few of you were a little bit upset we started late this morning, but we don't like to push out rubbish. So that's just the ethos of the channel. Everything has to be the best it can be, and that includes the merch.
Like you say, even if it takes us an extra half an hour or thingy to set up. Yeah,
we'd rather just make sure everything's right. And like I say, with the merch, we're wearing it all ourselves. Every time we come down, we've got the hoodie, the T-shirt, the caps, the hats that we can't wear because it's going to be too hot with them on in here today. But
7.4 hoodie's good as well, ladies and gents.
Oh, you got the old 7.4 hoodie of your Matty Boy up there.
And the 7.5T as well.
Nice.
Yeah, rocking the 7.5T.
Well, we're getting a good view here of the A380. It's getting, was it unloaded by the looks of it?
Yeah, cargo coming off the back rear cargo hold there.
Did he just press the doorbell? So the A380 got a doorbell. He seemed to reach over and press something, didn't he?
Can I come in?
Give it 3 knocks. And just looking down the approach path, we got a minute or two to stick with this 380 because we got a 737 this time from Pegasus in from Istanbul.
Yep, we also had the TUI Dreamliner go out before, off to Punta Cana, I believe. 787-8 going out.
Speaking of TUI, after the Pegasus, we've got a TUI Max, which is on the way in from Palma, followed by a Ryanair Max, which is a Ryanair 8200, which is in from Alicante, and that's followed, ladies and gents, by a Boeing 757, which is coming in from Ibiza.
Oh, I love seeing 75s. I know we have the Saudi coming in soon as well, so stick around for that, which is another wide-body arrival. Just having a look at info on that. That's only, I mean, it says 30 minutes away, but it's already just going over the Midlands at the moment. So that'll probably be 20 minutes in reality.
And Qatar's 50 minutes, so I don't know what you're going to do, chaps.
50 minutes out
of
the Qatar. Yeah, we'll stick to the Qatar, won't we? Definitely stick to the Qatar. What's that?
So yeah, go on over to our merch store, shop.airlinerslive.com or just airlinerslive.com, whichever one you want. Head on over. Are the bundles working now? I mean,
no, so they're not on yet because we're going to do some refinement, but there is some stuff coming, updates to the shop as well. But Karen's saying, with time, the quality on this channel has only passed expectations. Excellent job, guys. Replays, audio, camera, everything is improved, says Karen. I hope so, because we do put a lot of work into it, and a lot goes into it behind the scenes as well. Mrs. Airliners Live will tell you yesterday we had the whole thing out everywhere in the back room, just getting all this sorted for today. And yeah, we're just loving it. Love the control it gives us. Again, everything can be refined. We can make it better, but I think we are really just enjoying the way the shows are running. And like I said before, guys, we're always looking to make the shows better and make them the best they can be, the best live streaming aviation channel on the internet. That's the goal we want. We may not always hit it. Obviously, that's viewer opinion, but the way we look at our channel, that's how we want it to be. If it's not the best, why not? And we're just putting time, effort, obviously a bit of money into it as well. And that's all thanks to all the VIPs on the channel, everyone who supports the channel as well. But yeah, quite a few of you in the chat loving the new setup.
I'm looking at the replay here in the top right-hand corner. We had the Gulf Air 787-9 Dreamliner heading back to Bahrain. Have a look at that replay, looking fantastic in the morning sun today. That aircraft, let's have a look where she is in the world at the moment. I've seen her obviously leave the UK earlier in the show. Let's see how far she's got already. There she is. So over east of Europe, but still, this was an hour and 40 ago, and still got over 4 hours left. Gulf Air Flight 4 heading back to Bahrain, that is.
We're just touching down here on 23 right is the Pegasus 737 in from Istanbul. That's an 800. Greasing it. Not so much on the nose gear though.
Always see the paintwork's always a bit worn on the 7.3s.
Yeah,
with
especially the tail.
Yeah.
Any news on the back order merch? Let me have a look for you, Steve, which order you're on, mate, because there's a couple of orders rolling at the moment.
Where are we up to with the September highlights? Is that a bad question?
It's not even on my radar.
Oh, yeah. Wish I'd never asked.
Who asked that? Steve, wasn't it?
Nabila saying Eleanor's Live is an amazing channel. Thank you, Nabila. Appreciate that. I see you watching all of our shows, especially the shows over in Vancouver. I appreciate you sticking around.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, Henry will be live this week. I don't know if he's doing a Tuesday show. I actually really enjoy the Tuesday shows.
So do I.
Yeah, so, I mean, he's more than welcome to continue them. But, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, yeah. Obviously, his Thursday show is his regular day. And tomorrow evening from 6 p.m, John Fezzer will be live on the Airliners Live YouTube and Twitch pages.
Yep, from 6.
6 p.m, that is.
And Steve, you ordered the kids hoodie, didn't you? So that's on the latest one. So the estimated delivery date on that from the supplier... I can't tell you because when I click it, it says something went wrong. Oh, there we go.
Technology. So here's the Pegasus 737. We've also got a TUI 737 MAX 8 on approach at the moment. That'll be next to touchdown. Only at 1,600 feet at the moment.
It's estimated to ship to me, Steve, on the 18th, mate, so we should receive it around the 19th and get it out to you, dude. Rustog, unfortunately not. It's just through the YouTube subscriptions, Rustog. You need to sign up to business class membership, mate. So that's the $4.99 a month membership.
From a standard 7.3 Pegasus to...
Nice, it's Airbus Neo. So Pegasus incorporating both Airbus and Boeing into the fleet. And we're lucky we get to see both of those at Manchester.
Just see the two variants coming to shot now.
There you go. And about to touch down, we have the Max 8 from TUI coming in from Palma de Mallorca. I was kind of looking at doing a bit of spotting at Palma the other day, because we see Palma flights so much at Manchester. I believe it's still the most popular route out of Manchester Airport.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I went, you know what? How about we do a day spotting there? Maybe we can take the stream with us. We can do a bit of video, maybe some photography. Because it being such a popular route, it's very competitive. The prices are relatively cheap. It's quite a short flight. There's lots of flights. It's not exactly a schedule problem. You know, it's not like one flight a week or something.
Decent spotting locations?
So there is one that's decent, yeah. Like a mound, you can see over the fence. So maybe that's something we might do, folks. Not a lot of wide-body movements. I know back in the day they had a lot more. I mean, over the pandemic, we've seen like Lufthansa 747s flying there and stuff, right? So, you know, it's not a massive destination in terms of wide bodies, but it's pretty popular. It's pretty busy. So that's something I was looking at, because I if I'm honest, I got a Jet2 voucher, and I was like, I want to use this over the winter, because it's not a bad voucher I got. But I just ended up looking at flights in general, and yeah, there was Palma de Mallorca sprung to mind. Madeira was another one, of course. I think that's definitely one. That's definitely one for later in the winter, I think.
I'd love to do Madeira.
Yeah, we'll probably do that in the winter at some point, I think. Maybe around December, maybe January.
Desperate to get to Frankfurt, me.
Frankfurt looks unbelievable. Yeah, that looks just like godly.
I'd like to get there in the winter as well for some of the de-icing action and stuff like that. So
yeah, de-icing, that nice low sun. Palma and Tenerife spotting day. Yeah, Tenerife was another one I looked at. I mean, again, Tenerife's really well connected. It's just a bit far, isn't it? So it's kind of like a bit of a long journey to get there. You know, if you want to just go for a day, you've kind of got to get like 8 hours of flying just for like a day spot. So,
Will P, just check your tracking, mate. It says it's on the way to you. It's warranted currently. So just head into your order email. You should be able to track the order from there, dude.
There goes Logan at Embraer 145. The flying biscuits in. No information on that on radar just yet. Next arrival, we've got a aircraft in from Faro, Boeing 737-800. It's a Ryanair.
100 of the Embraer's on its way back to Inverness. Is that where it came from?
Oh, nice.
Any news on the Amsterdam shows? Yeah, don't get confused, Carl. There's not going to be regular Amsterdam shows. It's going to be pre-recorded 4K YouTube videos. That's the main content that's going to be coming out of Amsterdam. It's not going to be a new live location for Airliners Live. We may do the odd show here and there, but it's not a new live location. Yep. It's going to be 4K pre-recorded stuff, just to be totally transparent with everyone. It's not a new live location.
Yep, of course. So stay tuned for some really awesome 4K content, though. And maybe a live show coming up.
How come you're not in the tower today? We are.
Howdy.
Oh, we are.
Howdy.
Hey, we're in the tower.
Catch me on my phone when I was on the shot there.
Who's going to sell you off?
I know. Me.
You're the boss of you.
Matt's the boss now. He's upstairs.
He's upstairs.
He's the man. He's the man upstairs.
I accept no responsibility for anyone or anything.
It reminds me of when I used to work as an electronics engineer for a big leisure company, and they had their own marketing department. And every time I'd go in there, sometimes I do a few jobs for them, you know, a few like video editing jobs, photography jobs. So I'd be going up there like once a week to just chat to them, and they're all dead friendly and stuff. And there's me like grafting in that job, you know. It was like one of them where you just every hour you're in there, you're working, you're lifting heavy stuff, you're working with like power tools all the time, and it's a hard job. Every time I go up to the marketing department, every one of them sat there on Facebook every single time. I'm like, yeah, but it's my job. I'm marketing. I'm supposed to be doing this. It's like you're looking at memes. Like, how is that a job? Like, this is people's job. Like, I understand we kind of do that, but I don't know. Like,
I mean, I'll be honest. I probably have less time now to be on Facebook than we did when we were back in the other job.
I don't even.
Surprised you don't know what Facebook is anymore.
We go on Facebook, upload a video, and get straight back on with the next thing.
Yeah, get off.
Hey Enrico, no worries, dude. Nice to see you in the stream. Hope you don't mind. Give you a cheeky mod there on the old Twitch as well. I'll check you out in your show later. If you like your CSGO guys and you're watching on Twitch, make sure you give Enrico M a follow. Awesome streamer. And I'll be in the chat at some point as well. So yeah, see you on the next one, dude. Well, you've enjoyed it, mate, as well.
Yeah, good to see you, mate.
I used to get a bit confused because I used to be like, man, I come home every day tired. I don't know about you and your old job. Like, you come home and you've been doing physical things all day. And it's like, I'm exhausted. But how do these people who do office jobs feel? How do you get tired? Because you just sat there. But it's a different kind of tired, isn't it? Because you're working your brain all day. And although we're not doing like a lot of like heavy duty physical work anymore.
Not exactly heavy lifting and stuff, are you?
No, I come home every day just like dizzy. I'm just completely, I'm done. I can't think.
Sometimes I'll come in and just sleep for
an
an hour and a half and then carry on with what I was up to.
You loving that, don't you, Langren?
I must admit, I think it's quite healthy actually.
I think it is, yeah.
Because it just refreshes you.
Yeah, I need to get. I very rarely nap.
Yeah,
like you've got once a month.
When you've got kids and stuff, napping goes right out the window.
This is actually Ryanair flight 4006 in from Alicante to Max.
And I believe the 75 is the next to land.
Beautiful.
You say that, but kids don't have claws. Last time I was napping on the sofa, Harry got chased by Theo and he jumped up onto the sofa, landed on my head, and dug his claws into my head.
Oh no.
And they were chasing each other around.
Cats are daft, aren't they?
Right, as we wait for the 7.5 to come in, let's play a quick replay. We got the beautiful departure of the Virgin Atlantic A350-1000 earlier on in the show. Looked amazing. Have a look at this. As Matt catches an Aer Lingus ATR departing there as well in the background.
Yes, we're keeping an eye on that.
I think off to Dublin.
Tomorrow, mate.
Oh, what a view that is. What a sight. That's a view we get every single day here at Manchester, the stunning A350-1000. That's my personal favourite aircraft to see here at Manchester on a daily. I mean, I know the A380 gets a lot of love, but I mean, that is something
Definitely
else.
one of our favourites, isn't it? 350-1000.
Yeah, and I know...
Any 350 for me.
Yeah, I know the future of Virgin is a bit uncertain here at Manchester.
Yeah.
With, I think, just a drop in... travel to the US at the moment going forwards with the currency situation and obviously I think there was always going to be like a peak after the pandemic of travel. Everyone went, well, let's go, we need to go somewhere, you know, everywhere's open again, and then it kind of goes back to like normal. So it's very uncertain at the moment.
I think you're right to be skeptical at the minute, but you don't know until like the year coming, you know. And of course airlines have got to look out for that year ahead and stuff like that, you know.
A massive shout out to Earth to Jess on Twitch, who says, long time lurker, currently sat in the RVP for the first time, watching the stream. I wouldn't have found the RVP without you guys.
Brilliant.
Keep up the amazing work. Well, I'm glad you found the location. And I hope you're enjoying the stream today as well.
Good to hear that like people are reaching out to the RVP through us, and that's really good.
Yeah, feel free to come and say hello at the end of the show and come and introduce yourself. But yeah, next to land is the 7.5, so this should sound great if you're here at the RVP.
Really want to see those emotes.
We've also got a Virgin Atlantic A330 on the taxi out as well, so another heavy departure to come, guys, so stick with Airliners Live. You're watching the Sunday Big Show.
Top of the fuselage of the 330, they're just coming into shot.
7.5 in from Ibiza. Alpha Juliet on the reg. Is it going to make Alpha Delta, Bravo Delta? I don't think so.
Have a damn good go by the looks. Will they make it, ladies and gents?
The RVP suit, it's the Runway Visitor Park. So it's a public place where you can come down, you just pay for your parking, and you can enjoy the view that we've got here today.
Second to none, this place.
So
If
just
you're,
type it into Google, or Nightbot has put a link for you there soon in the chat, and you can check it out and come down, have a great day out.
if you're in aviation, or kids are hanging about round your legs, plenty for the kids to do down here.
So listen to 757. Doesn't sound better than that, folks.
Wow. that's unbelievable.
Yes, it may be a bit of a trip for you, that, tuning in from Ontario, Canada. But make sure you tune in Sue on our Thursday evening streams, where we stream from Vancouver, Canada, with our host Henry Temby over there.
We've had the honour of having a few people come from overseas to spot at Manchester. Obviously, we had Henry a couple of weeks ago, all the way from Vancouver, Canada, and he absolutely loved it here.
Yeah.
And then subsequently we had Fezzer, of course, as well, who always likes a good trip over to Manchester.
Saudi Dreamy in next, Matt.
Really? Already?
Oof.
I kind of forgot about that, you know?
And Jonathan Francis, welcome back. 4 months of Premium Economy membership. Loving the stream as usual, guys. Cheers, Jonathan. Thank you very much. And if you want to support the channel, guys, consider becoming a member by clicking the gift symbol and then clicking membership, or by clicking the VIP links in the chat from Nightbot. Really does help the channel out a lot.
Trademark wing flex there from the Dreamliner.
But yeah, really nice day for spotting today. Clear skies, very little wind, making for some really nice crystal clear approaches. And this Dreamliner's in from Jeddah, and it left 6 hours 8 minutes ago. And the Dreamliner itself is 6 years old.
Wonder if I didn't mind if I had a quick trip over Southside later.
Hey, don't get me involved.
I'll just say Langdon said you.
No, don't you be saying nothing about me.
So you pay me in pork pies.
That's it.
We have the Qatar triple as well, which will be entering. It's over UK airspace now.
Tony, if you don't have the gift box, it's because of your device. I know Apple are a bit flaky with it. So keep an eye out for the Nightbot link, Tony. Nightbot will be posting a link called "If you want to become a VIP, click this link." That's the one to click now.
Coming out from those engines there.
There we go. Reverses being stowed. Great shot there. The Saudi vacating 2-3 rights on the awesome support coming in from Aviation Hell with a £2 super sticker. Thank you so much. Colin Howard, welcome back to Premium Economy with that red tail badge, looking fantastic. And Tony Campbell with the huge 20 Australian dollar donation. Thank you so much, Terry. Thanks for supporting the channel, mate. Let's get some bing bongs in the chats.
Just keep an eye on the VS330 here as well, ladies and gents, while I'm...
Is that still there?
Oh, has it, Tony? So Tony's saying it's changed back from the gift box back to the dollar symbol now.
Oh, that's useful.
So maybe there's a dollar symbol, or maybe there's a gift box, or maybe there's nothing.
That's a distinct sound, isn't it?
So we've got the Virgin 330, it's just begun its takeoff roll, ladies and gents.
That long spool up of the Rolls-Royce Trent 700 engines on this Virgin Atlantic A330 heading to JFK.
Cheers, Colin. Mine's swapped back to the dollar sign again, has it? Okay, Carl, thanks for letting me know, mate. We'll have to update our...
I think mine on the mobile has always been on the dollar, so I don't know if it's indecisive whether you're on the laptop or PC or
I'm not sure.
iPad or something like that.
Yeah, Sue's saying hers is still a gift box. Very weird.
Strange.
We'll have to ask on Monday with our meeting. What's going on with these buttons?
Yeah.
Also, got a lander.
Cheers, Sean. Good luck.
HZ odd on the reg of the Saudi. He's odd.
Or is it Hazard?
Hazard, yeah. That was actually Saudi flight 123, believe it or not. Jeddah to Manchester.
And just touching down is the Embraer 175 with the huge winglets. We love these.
Yeah, I really do love these.
Head on. It's so big.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Must be at least like 5 foot them winglets, mustn't it?
Massive, aren't
Yeah. It actually looks like the Challenger we've seen before. It kind of has the same kind of profile as that. Just
This left
Yeah.
Amsterdam an hour ago. So we're lucky to see this today. I mean, sometimes we're even luckier and see an E2 jet.
Oh, yeah.
Nice big muscly jet. Yeah, look at the size of those. Great shot of the flaps there. They're usually retracted by now.
And a great sound as well. Next out, it looks like it'll be the EasyJet A320 Neo heading off to Tel Aviv.
Got a lander, haven't we?
Lander.
And that's in from Palma.
EasyJet.
A319.
Another Palmer flight.
Yeah, the whistle was quite loud, wasn't it, Robin, on that aircraft then?
Nabila saying, where's the MD-11? You know what?
I wish.
I know. I've been tempted to do a trip to Stansted, to see the FedEx MD-11s they have based there.
Absolutely.
Still. Didn't we used to have some based
We
here?
used to have a Lufthansa cargo MD-11 back in the day.
Oh, man.
And it was amazing.
Wonder if they still operate them. They probably do, just not, obviously not here at Manchester.
I don't think the Lufties are going anymore, to be honest.
Are they not?
No.
Captain Mark would be proud of that landing. Absolute greaser by that EasyJet pilot there.
That one.
He knows what he's doing.
Not messing about. Get him a message, Mark. Say Airliners Live gives him a massive 10 out of 10 for that one.
Pork pie for you, sir.
Take care, Sue. Thank you very much for tuning in today. Catch you on the next one.
Martin just leisurely disclosed new Mark works for the...
I didn't say that.
He is an A320 pilot, so,
I mean, to be honest, he's been sticking logos out the window for the last 3 weeks. It's not my fault.
I think everyone's actually got the gist of
And Stephen, thanks for the £2 super chat saying, I love your channel. Well done, guys, from Steve and Debbie. Thank you very much, guys. Cheers for the donation.
Bravo X-ray on the reds.
An awesome wave there from the flight deck as well.
Be proud of that one. Owen saying Lufthansa's MD-11s have been replaced by 777s now.
Yeah, of course. Shame that.
Yeah.
That one of my main reasons for actually wanting to go to Frankfurt and whatnot. So.
Let's go to Stansted and see FedEx Flight 1, which is London Stansted to Memphis.
Oh, excellent.
With the MD-11 usually.
It's EasyJet Neo off to Tel Aviv. Just about to start a 2,355 mile flight.
Amazing. I do want to quickly play a replay of what we had earlier. I've got the volume turned up as well, so we should be able to hear it. Or not.
To be or not to be.
Maybe not. I was going to play the sound of the...
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? We're going to have to look into it.
Yeah.
Have to definitely look. I wonder if it's because it's...
Ah.
Okay, so the sound will only work. Yeah. Okay, that's quite good though.
Yeah. Oh, that though.
That's actually really good to know.
Yeah. Catching the Jet 757 arriving earlier. LS Alpha Juliet on the reg coming in here at Manchester Airport and hearing that fantastic sound of the Rolls-Royce RB211 engines.
Yeah, sounding great. Ryanair rolling.
Sorry guys, just checking the radar there.
No worries, mate.
Yeah, Jet Junkie Spotter saying Frankfurt is the best airport I've been to spotting. Honestly, like, I know a live stream from there would be good, but I would love to go for spotting, and getting a few clips and things for the channel would be really, really good. So, dare I say, I might even try and get there next month. The only problem with Frankfurt is flights. They're not cheap.
Yeah.
They, like, I don't know what it is about that particular route, but with Lufthansa, it's not cheap. And when you add on like luggage and stuff, it gets a bit much, doesn't it? So.
It's difficult from Manchester because they're the only airline that flies direct. So.
Yeah, I know. Doesn't Ryanair fly to oh no, there's another airport, isn't there, Frankfurt? I forget the name of it. Anyone in the chat know? But yeah, there's another airport. Apparently with Frankfurt in the name, although it's one of them where it's not even in Frankfurt. It's a considerable way away.
Stocker, a very warm welcome tuning in on Twitch. EasyJet blasting off to Nice just as Bob slides in, gifting 5 Airliners Live memberships to the YouTube community.
Legend, Bob, thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Bob. Thanks very much for gifting those memberships, mate. Enjoy those memberships if you did just receive those, guys. Awesome support for the channel and also the community as well.
Also, let Bob know you thank. Give Bob your thanks in the chat if he has just gifted you there.
Yep. Yeah, Frankfurt Hahn Airport. That's it. But man, it's not. It's not close to Frankfurt. It's all a long way away. And there's no flights to there from Manchester, nor anywhere in the northwest, as far as I know. So yeah, you're just going to have to go directly to Frankfurt via Lufty.
And Nabila, thank you very much for the $9.99 donation. Really appreciate that, Nabila. Thank you.
Ryanair 73, about to leap off 23 right here at Manchester.
And taxiing out, we got the other Aer Lingus service with Aer Lingus UK, which is the A321 Neo heading off to JFK. Narrow body on a long haul flight. 8 hours about to JFK.
Next to land, a TUI 737-800 in from Malaga.
Another, I guess, talking point as to why maybe Virgin are a bit hesitant as to the future here at Manchester is there's a lot of low-costers these days doing transatlantic. I mean, even Aer Lingus UK undercuts Virgin, as does BA. You could just get the shuttle service to like London Heathrow and then fly transatlantic, yeah. And, you know, at the end of the day, when people book these flights, they just look at the ticket price, don't they? They don't really, you know, mind that extra little jump down to... I
mean, at the end of the day, on a 7-hour flight, what's an extra 40 minutes
exactly.
down to Heathrow?
Yeah, that was our logic as well. We did the same.
Cheers, Gavin. Glad you're enjoying the show, mate. Thank you very much. And looking for games, thank you very much, dude, on Twitch. Glad you're enjoying the stream.
And even like Play Airlines, you know, like obviously flying to New York. I don't think it's JFK they fly to, but they have a huge stopover usually at Reykjavik. And but you pay so much less with them. At the end of the day, you just want to get from A to B most of the time, don't you?
And this Series 737 took 2.5 hours to get to us from Malaga, bringing back people from their holidays, I would assume. And Stephen Wood, thank you so much for becoming our latest VIP. Stephen, welcome to the VIP club. Latest premium economy member. Let's get some VIP and wave emotes in the chat to welcome Stephen, guys. Thank you so much, dude.
Yeah, Flemmo, when you're on the podcast later tonight, we're going to play Flemmo Bingo.
It's tomorrow, isn't it? Oh, it's tonight, yeah.
Tonight, yeah.
I'm hyped for that.
That's the Departure Lounge podcast. Going to have a special guest, Owen Flemmo. So I think on the bingo, we need to obviously Play Airlines.
Yeah.
I think Red Arrows.
Yeah.
Maybe Liverpool Airport, maybe?
Lanzarote.
Burger King.
Chinese in Lanzarote.
What else? I don't know. The Jet2 uniform, he quite likes that, doesn't he? Tell you what, Owen did get an amazing photo of that Play 320 Neo.
The light
was a great picture, wasn't it? That was like our trips, Matt, to the car park.
Oh yeah. Beautiful
when every
light.
picture was just a keeper.
Very hard to get a bad light on the car park there, isn't it? Jet Park 3.
What have we got here then? Lauda A320.
Electric scooters, saying loopy.
Electric, yeah.
In from Zagreb. Another 2.5 hour flight approximately. These operate for Ryanair.
Ronald saying, you be on the channel watching from London, really enjoying the show.
Hey, welcome, Ronald.
Hey, welcome, Ron.
Warm welcome to the Airliners Live community.
Great to have you with us.
Yes, this is a Ryanair service. So everyone on board this would have bought a Ryanair ticket. And the cabin crew will be dressed in Ryanair uniforms and the likes. Ryanair menu and all that.
Welcome, Ninad.
Maybe a little bit more leg room, I don't know. Maybe better seats, maybe. Why am I getting bullied? Hey, I'm promoting the show that you're going to be on.
You haven't been bullied yet, mate.
Apparently, Owen was the bully in school, so, you know. Maybe that's why he was on detention all the time. I know the last one that could be on Flemmo Bingo. I'll say it after this is out the way. This very loud plane.
Definitely louder than the one before. Hey, take it easy, Mark. Have a safe trip back, mate. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Jane, unfortunately, if it's a Touch ID problem, there's not really much we can help you with on that. Sorry about that. We may be able to add a product on the website for donations, and then we can send people there, and
yeah, I guess so.
There's an option for people if they want to use that.
Yeah. Next in is a 2E737-800 from Dubrovnik, and the other thing that could be on Flemmo Bingo Virgin Atlantic A330 Neos.
Oh yeah, that's definitely going to get a mention in it.
Yeah. Is it a rate deliveries episode, by the way? I think it is, isn't it?
I think it's, yeah, I think it's just one of the general chat one as well.
If so, then definitely that Virgin Atlantic A330 Neo. Billie Holiday's going to be on it specifically, with a photo provided by Owen.
Any more guests in the near future? I don't think we've got anyone planned just yet, mate. We're not looking to do guests all the time because we like to keep it as a bit of a special. But I'm sure we'll have something in the next month or two.
Yeah, we've got a lot of time ahead and a lot of potential for more guests, and we're happy to get more on, of course. So
yeah, we're not planning to stop doing Airliners Live anytime soon, so no harm in spreading the guests out a little bit.
Flo saying, will the A330 Neo come to Manchester? I'm not sure, Flo. Nothing's been announced. It's a good chance it will.
I would think so, obviously. They're going to phase the other 330s out eventually, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time.
Thanks very much, Tony. Sending in a £5 super chat. And he says, thanks for the gifted membership. Here's a little to help the channel. Hey, Tony, I'm glad you're enjoying your gifted membership, mate.
Cheers, Tony. Thank you.
And thanks for supporting the channel. It really does help us a lot. And so many merch orders flying in while we're live at the moment. Thank you, everyone.
Speaking of flying in, we've got a couple of aircraft on the way in at the moment.
How far out's the Qatar now, Jim?
The Qatar is one of them, so that is just less than 15 minutes away now.
Yep.
So yeah, that is coming a bit quicker than we expected. We have the Jet2 A330-200 coming in from Palma de Mallorca. We also have another Jet2 757 coming in from Alicante. LS Alpha Echo on the reg. So we could also wrap up around there.
Yeah, so it looks like we've got a 75, yeah. And Qatar.
We've also got a Vueling A320 coming in. EC Lob. Hey, Los Lobos. Sadly with no Spider-Man hanging off the side of it this time. It was funny seeing our good old friend Spider-Man on the plane on the last show. Could you get Father Christmas to come on as a guest? I believe he does exist around here, you know? Like,
yeah, we're sure we can sort something out.
Imagine.
Just have a quick word.
Yeah.
Welcome, Cynthia. Thanks for tuning in today.
Clark is reindeer at the premiere terminal there.
Santa Claus, are you busy leading up to December by any
Yeah, there's only roofs he can land on.
But we're probably into the last 15-20 minutes of today's show, folks. So if you're watching on Twitch, don't forget to check them Twitch primes. And if you've enjoyed yourself, make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you're a new viewer as well.
You can even help the channel out just by clicking that like button.
You can.
And that costs you note.
And this EasyJet Neo in from Luca, and that's a 3-hour 10-minute flight for this one.
Fezzer flew, having his first flight on the Neo the other week, I believe, didn't he?
Yeah, he said he enjoyed it. Super smooth, dead quiet.
I love the Neos. They're such an improvement from the CEOs.
We got a 21 Neo on the way out for Aer Lingus as well, which is our New York flight. So we'll be seeing that very shortly.
See if we can get away here, shall we?
Did you fly on a Neo to Paris? Or was it
standard 320?
Oh, right, okay. You can do a Santa special up to Lapland. Oh, yeah.
With Play?
With Play Airlines, yeah. Yeah. I did have a nose at spotting at Keflavik. But it's not the best.
Don't know if you can see it, Matt, but directly opposite the tower now is our 7.5, I believe.
Yeah, I'm sure Matt's eye can pick that up.
Right in the distance, so like it's on the approach.
Oh, and what time is
Oh,
it?
I see him, yeah.
What time's the departure lounge podcast on Owen? I think is it 7:30 as usual.
I see him there, Martin, yeah.
Army Man Travels, hello, welcome, dude.
Yo, Matt's got the eyes. If
So you're
anyone,
talking right across from the tower there?
Right across, like, well far.
yeah, there's no way I'm
There
seeing that.
somewhere.
So,
There's
just
the tree there.
hold on, so you got those trees. To the right of those trees, there'll be a big bushy tree.
I think he's there somewhere up there.
You have to bear in mind the camera loses focus when you.
Zoom out, Matt.
Yeah.
Right, see the big bushy tree opposite? Up at the
Oh, I
easy
see,
jet?
I see,
There
I
it
see
is.
it.
It's just above. To the left now of the four
Left,
trees.
left, 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 left,
Left to the left. There.
There?
No, left.
There.
Left,
There
left,
it
left,
is.
left.
Hey. Doesn't sound like it's
I've got him there, look.
757, all the way in, miles away. Left a bit, right a bit, up a bit, down a bit. Sounded like a bad driving instructor.
Break.
Thanks, mate. What's this on the approach now, chaps?
Jet 2, mate, so we'll switch to that. 330 in from Palmer.
Yeah, 330. That's touchdown.
7.5 there on the downwind leg, ladies and gents.
Amazing. Great work picking up out of the sky.
Right, see if I can pick this one up close enough.
It's a bit easier.
Oh, nice shot with the aircraft behind it as well.
Yeah, nice. Just flying onto the ILS there was the Welling A320 in from Barcelona, but this is a Jet 2 A330-200 in from Palma de Mallorca.
Very uncomfy aircraft.
I was going to say, if we did fly to Palma, we could potentially fly on this. But, I mean, on all Jet 2s, I'm comfy.
So in realistic terms, the new engine option is actually front engine option, and the current engine option doesn't exist. Work it out yourself.
I suppose the tank was the old engine option, just it wouldn't sound very good.
That's exactly my thought, but hindsight's perfect science, but I think something should have been thought about a little bit when they created the new engine.
Anyway, the Jet 2 just touching down, A330 in from Palmer. That left 2 hours 10 minutes ago. Nice one, Louise. Glad you're enjoying the show. Currently watching us whilst at the RVP yourself.
Hey,
Absolute butter machine, the 330.
it is. Tony737 saying, loving the camera work.
Thank you very much, Tony.
No, I'm not really impressed by Jet 2's comfort levels, if we're honest, but the airlines, that's the
the
only thing.
tankers, I can understand them not putting too much.
Right.
When you're on like a 4 or 5 hour flight,
Right.
not
Yeah.
very pleasant sleeping on, trying to get your head down on concrete and stuff.
Which is a shame because they're such a good airline. Like every other aspect
Don't
of
get me
them.
wrong, like that's just the aesthetics, but like the actual aircraft itself. I've been on a few A330s, but just the sheer power of the 330 is just
Yeah.
it's incredible. Lovely pastel skies in the looking west there.
Yeah.
There's a Ryanair on the takeoff, but I think we'll stick with the heavy.
Great side-on shot, the 330 there. Looking fantastic. Aer Lingus to JFK should be lining up next, I think. We got a great shot of that.
Yeah, he's just definitely active now, the Aer
This Ryanair in from Milan. Awesome. 737-800. 1 hour 48-minute flight for this one.
Lovely waft of aviation European from the 330.
There goes the Aer Lingus A321 heading off to JFK in New York Airport.
And he's going to be followed by the Vueling, which is going to be next to land. That's Aer Lingus A321, relatively new addition to the airport. Seeing those operating has been fantastic since Aer Lingus started up air operations transatlantic from Manchester.
Yeah, I hope they'd expand that a little bit, to be fair, because I feel like, I'll be honest, I think there's definitely a market for the sort of west coast of the US still.
Absolutely, yeah.
Especially like Las Vegas, I think would be a good one.
And ladies and gents, it's absolutely popping off on Switch. Rocket Wolf going in with the 10 Airliners Live gifted memberships to the community. Rocket Wolf, thank you so much, mate.
Well
Wow.
played, Rocket Wolf, thanks for that.
Dropping
Huge.
10 gifties in the channel.
That is huge. Thank you, Rocket Wolf. Massive. Thank you so much. They might be leaving Manchester. Get out of here.
Oh, not another one.
I don't believe that.
Huh?
Aer Lingus, I assume.
Wellingham from Barcelona. A320.
Looking very nice. The yellow engines, of course. Classic aircraft, the A320.
And we're keeping an eye open because on final, just over Cheadle, we got another Jet 2 757. And this time it's Alpha Echo on the reg. Mr. Matt just picking it up with 2 in the stack there.
Oh, yes. Look at that.
Is that double trouble?
On the right of the image is a 757, and on the left is a 777.
Qatar triple, that is what we're talking about.
We're going to wrap the show up with these 2 arrivals. Let's see which one does it better.
So if you have been enjoying the show, make sure you click subscribe and like. Now's the last chance to get any VIP subscriptions, super chats, or any support into the channel. So if you have enjoyed yourself, then let us know, folks. And we're going to stay behind after today's stream and just iron out a few of the technicalities ready for next week's show. But I think all in all, it's been a fantastic show today.
So this is the 75 with tracked across from the thing, yeah?
It is, mate.
Brilliant.
And Andrew, welcome back, 9 months, premium economy, saying, hey guys, great show as usual, keep up the good work. Cheers, Andrew, welcome back, mate.
Cheers, Andrew, thanks a lot, mate.
And thanks again, Rocket Wolf, for the huge 10 drop on Twitch. Oh, well, low,
Whoa.
Big correction there from the Jet 275, huge correction.
You got a big gust then, didn't you?
That would have woke you up in the flight deck, wouldn't it?
Oh,
yeah, there we go.
Passenger, that.
Yeah.
Well done, that man.
And Corton, thank you very much for your tier 1 sub on Twitch, dude. Welcome. It's been a fantastic show today.
So this is the...
See the replay there up in the top right hand side of the image there, the 757 coming on in.
Yeah, and you see it there, it goes, it just gets caught by that gust and then a big correction left and right.
Was, wasn't it?
Pilot doing a great job handling that there.
Well done, that man.
Well, that's the power of the replay system, folks, bringing things in straight into you like that.
Instant replay. Instant replay.
You know it made sense. Well, there you go, guys. That's where Airliners Live has come to. Aviation, hell, welcome to Premium Economy. Oh, God, I just need to quit.
Right, I've cut away from this 7.5 very shortly as the Qatar Triple F is about to touch at Manchester.
Quit while we're ahead, Mike, I think.
Yeah.
Right, so, excuse me, ladies and gents.
The last arrival of the show, the Qatar 777-300ER coming in from Doha. Qatar Flight 27, Alpha 7 at Bravo, Alpha Zulu on the reg today of this huge wide-body aircraft.
Could do this Jet 2 making a movie, or
Making all the noise, isn't it?
Alan loving the new replays. Cheers, Alan.
cheers, Al. You've got me.
Hey, you certainly can. Massive welcome to Darren, who loves the show. Apparently Jeanette has just bought you a hat from the shop.
Excellent.
You'll be looking fresh soon, Darren. Thank you very much, guys. Triple's slowing down nice and fast.
Ooh.
Were they walking with it?
Usually overshoots this just by a little bit.
And again, I think most of the, with the World Cup coming up this winter, I think most now of the Qatar aircraft have got the titles on the back of the fuselage now, so.
Yeah, that's great to see.
And Hayden, thank you very much for the 100 bits, getting excited for the last minute hype train on Twitch. Thank you very much, guys.
Huge GE.
And Roger saying, you guys make my Sunday morning. Thank you very much.
Yep.
And Jeffrey, thanks for tuning in from Toronto, Canada. Welcome to you, dude.
Yep, and we'll be back live from Manchester Airport on Wednesday morning from 10 a.m. The next live stream on the channel will be tomorrow from 6 p.m. and that's John Fez's Flight Nights every single Monday from 6 p.m. Get yourself tuned in for that.
The aircraft on your screens is a 777-300 in from Doha. That left 6 hours 52 minutes ago. And that flight is a flight of 3,365 miles. The aircraft is 9 years old from 2013. And it's our Baz on the reg.
Yeah.
Lovely shot there, Mr. Matt Smith. Can we get some 10 out of 10s in the chat for Mod Matt up on the camera doing an absolutely fantastic job. And it's been myself, Martin and Andy downstairs presenting today's show for you, running things behind the scenes. You've had a fantastic time.
Yep.
We've had an awesome show, guys. It's been absolutely fantastic.
It's been great.
A few little technicalities at the beginning of the show were well worth it.
Yeah, we'll get them sorted. I think they should be pretty easy fixes. With things like that, they're usually a lot easier to fix when you're not rushing to go live.
Yeah.
So we'll get them sorted.
Certainly, Dev just making a clip saying, instant replay feature making Twitch clippers redundant.
Oh, right.
I wouldn't say that, but it is a great feature to have on the live show. Wow. Epic engine shot there.
And you've been tuned in to the Airliners Live Big Show. We've been live from the Runway Visitor Park. Make sure you come down and enjoy a fantastic day out, guys. Just search for the Runway Visitor Park and links will be in the chat. Let them know Airliners Live sent you.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know who sent me?
Do you know who we are?
Yes, who I am.
Them words have never come out of my mouth, just to be clear.
Yeah, as Matt said, that the FIFA World Cup 2022 decals on the back of the triple there.
I love how that's perfectly lined up with a line there.
Yeah, OCD.
Complete.
Yeah. And I guess to wrap today's show up, we'll go to the replay of the Yeah, that one's good, yeah. Of the, one of our favourite arrivals from today. The Emirates A380 coming in from Dubai today. Great way to wrap the show up today, I think.
Yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic, guys. VIPs will keep you up to date with what we're doing to get this stuff sorted out. But yeah, it's been a great show. We've had an absolutely fantastic time. Lots of things going on, lots of new things coming to the show as well. So we're excited to expand on what we've done today and how things are working. We can definitely do more, I'd say.
Absolutely.
And I'd love having Matt on the camera as well. It's been fantastic. So thanks very much, Matt, for
not a problem, guys,
doing that again today. But from down in the studio, folks, I've been Martin.
I've been Andy.
He's been Andy. And Matt's upstairs.
I've been Matt on the camera.
We've been Airliners Live, and this has been your Sunday Big Show, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've had an absolutely fantastic time.
Cheers for support, everyone. Super chats, like, even if you just went to like the stream and stuff like that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. If you have anything interesting for your dinner, let us know in the VIP lounge. And we will see you all tomorrow for John's Flight Sim Show, guys. Take care.
Don't forget.
See ya.
See ya.
And right back down the other side. How far will you go? With no guarantee, you know.